wasted my one, so.
I was gonna say I wasted 3 ones, so I'm good.
Okay, cool. I know, Jared, you wasted a 20 already, right?
Yep.
So have you retired that dice for the evening?
Yeah.
You have?
Yep. It's right.
You're that superstitious?
It's done.
Oh my god.
Gone for the evening.
All right.
No more of that one.
Yes. We are back with a brand new episode. We're going to play some D&D, guys. We're going to go pretty hardcore today, I think.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Pretty hardcore. So, we had Terra High Hill, Barag Drak, Kohl, and Daedalus, a.k.a. Hartwell the Magnificent, have journeyed north. Your purpose? To find a Seer Stone. Bring it back to Baldur's Gate, and hopefully somebody can help you at the Council of Zazerth. Specifically, Twinge Tinkertop.
Yeah.
So you have traveled north in the hopes of finding Bael, Sera, and Greer They have been missing since the Night of Demons. You guys went north, and you have come to the Troll Farms.
Oh, yeah.
And you have got to get to the other side of the Troll Farms. Right now, there's nothing but ocean to your left, and hard, sharp ridges of mountainous, almost glass-like stone on your right. And to continue, you have to get through. So, there you are. After, by the way, kidnapping a dire boar and deciding to let it go. So you've just finished
about that. I hope you know he's been talking so much crap about that.
This is the scenario that I put in my head. So after the last D&D session, Jared got so pissed off he went to a mirror and got an electric razor, just went just shaved it all off.
Yep. I couldn't.
Just broke right there.
Yeah. Spirit broken. Alright, so what are you guys going to do?
How far away are the trolls?
You make a perception roll.
Dun dun dun. First roll of the night.
23.
The sun is starting to come down. You do see movement down in this valley. It's a decline, and it kind of narrows to almost like a path. On the left, on the right side rather, your right, is just shards of bone, rotted troll corpses. Every once in a while you think you'll see movement, and it turns out to be a troll hand or a troll finger. But down the hill you see but one troll, as he's just got a shard of a sharp bone. He's digging a hole into his shoulder, and he just grabs a meaty piece of dead troll that is still animated, and he just sits it there as it kind of grafts naturally onto his form. But he's pretty far away. It doesn't look like he's seen you yet.
Okay. As I kind of throw my hood up and I get down on one knee and kind of rest my arm on my knee and make like a little makeshift like stand to rest my pistol on. I'm just kind of looking down the sights. What do you guys think the chances are that thing's got a Seer Stone in its stomach?
I don't think I want to find out. I'm okay.
Well, you got to get through.
So I'm gonna make a action towards Nox to stay.
Okay.
Where she's at, which is
make a nature check with advantage.
21, 25, 26.
She seemed really antsy, and you see her kind of sniffing the air and sniffing the ground, and she seems very kind of a bit antsy. Getting her to listen to commands in this kind of heightened state that she's in is going to be a difficult task. But she does seem to be listening, but she seems to be very nervous about something.
So I'm gonna kind of just like pet her side and
even Griffin, you notice he's just like he's got both of his tiny little simian hands on either ear. Actually, as he kind of cradles the back of your head.
I'm going to cast. Hold on, 1 second.
Casting.
Hold on, where is it? Speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast that, and so that then I can maybe ask and see what they're so nervous about.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn to Nox and, what are you so nervous about?
So you see her kind of sniffing the air and putting her nose closer to the ground, and she says, "It's spoiled. It's spoiled."
What's spoiled, darling?
So she just is looking into the decline.
And so I'm going to turn to Griffin. You have the same thing there.
I do, Miss Highhill. That I do.
Oh, you
I'm an old salty simian, that's for sure.
Oh, and okay, I can see why you and Barag get along so well. So on that note, the animals are basically saying there's something off. It's spoiled, how they said. There's something real weird going on here.
And I just point to the ground.
I need everybody to make a nature check, actually. And those who have it as a proficiency, you can roll with advantage.
Oh.
Yay!
7. I mean, I know where I'm at.
Do you?
Sort of.
I don't know where I'm at. I got a 0.
Oh, wow. 5. All right,
I rolled
so
1 and I have a
Terra, the ranger, the multi-class ranger, you know that this particular, they call it the troll farm, but really it's more like a graveyard for trolls. And it's not uncommon for smart animals such as mastodons and elephants, pachyderms, things like that, to travel hundreds of miles to just go and die in a particular spot. They don't know why it happens. Nobody really knows why it happens. They just know that it does. So it's not uncommon to find a field littered with elephant bones and things like that. And you think that this is probably a sort of similar behavior to an elephant that an elephant might show.
So I'm going to turn to the rest of the group. Well, this is basically, what elephants do. They travel for miles and miles on end to just die. I think this is what has got, and I kind of point to Nox and I point to the monkey. I think this is what has got them nervous. These things are here to die.
Well, duh. We're standing on bones.
Is this what trolls do? They devour each other?
I don't know. The most I know is, elephants, they've done this. Nobody knows why, but I've never seen a troll eat another one. There's obviously, and I kind of point all around, there's not every dead troll around here is doing it. It's just that one.
You had mentioned before that there were kind of loose limbs on the ground that were showing some kind of movement.
Yeah.
So does this appear to be undead?
Make an intelligence check. Undead?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check. Okay. What did you roll?
Natty 1.
Roll them now.
Boy, it's gonna be a long night for you, man.
These are trolls, guys. These are trolls. Don't know that much.
You thought they were trolls with the hair that goes up.
Yeah. There's a guy wearing a skull mask.
A completely new thing for you.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I say we move with caution, but is it still dark outside right now?
The sun is starting to now drop.
I say
you have a little bit of sunlight left.
I say we find somewhere a little far back from here and we set up camp because I don't know if fighting a troll at night will really be wise at this point. Especially since some of us, at least, can't see in the dark. Last thing I need is to be gripped by some troll hand that I can't obviously see.
If we can avoid fighting him at all, that sounds better to me, but...
So, I point to the ocean. I have gills. I can swim.
You want us to jump in the ocean?
I mean...
It's a cliff jump. It's not a beach.
You can jump. I will stay right there alongside the cliff.
It's a cliff jump.
Well, people do it all the time.
Sure.
You're crazy.
Make an acrobatics check. Then roll for knocks.
My poor
Yeah.
guys.
But I mean, there's room to, like, camp, though? Or is there?
You're at the top of a hill. You're essentially between the wilds of the plains behind you, which you've already run across several things that could maim you. You're not too far from those dire hogs either.
Okay.
But you notice that they keep their distance from the troll farm. There's the wildlife around this particular area is very scant. But the only thing that you have noticed is there does seem to be one troll down in that valley,
Okay.
kind of scavenging for flesh that hasn't completely deteriorated.
We could camp here at the top of the hill, maybe.
That's just my opinion. I think we should, like I said, some of us just can't see in the dark. I don't think it would be wise for us to start, and I kind of point to the troll, attacking that, and we're tripping over limbs and potentially just, no, I'm okay. I don't want to die today.
Who said anything about dying, first of all?
Do you see that
To
thing?
jump on the gun. Either way, we're going
Do
to
you
have
see
to
that
face
thing?
it. And whether it's at night or in the day.
I will say this: you do know that the path into the decline is small, and on the right side, it's just piles of loose bone and limbs, mounds of matted hair that is just collected over the years. It would be considered difficult terrain to veer off the path. On the left is a sheer cliff down into the ocean. So that's kind of what you're contending with. So basically everything to the left, so you're here. So all of that is just sheer cliff, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
cliff.
And then the troll is roughly this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably about here.
And then everything on the right-hand side is just mounds of bones.
Okay.
Okay.
So here...
I mean, I have an idea. It might sound stupid, but
What? Make him jump off the cliff?
well, it kind of involves you.
Oh. Everything always involves me.
Well, you've gotten us into a lot of shenanigans, so it's about time you pay your dues.
And saved you from a lot of shenanigans.
So,
The portal, might I remind you?
okay, please.
Yeah, thought so.
Do you have your shield?
No, duh. I don't leave home without my shield.
That was a stupid question to ask.
Just like
Would you
But-
be... I don't know if it would work.
bait.
No. If you could get in the front and start pushing the bone out of the way with your shield.
Yeah, I can.
That means getting down on the ground and start...
So you want me to be, like a shovel, basically?
Yes, you would be a shovel.
Okay.
A dwarven shovel.
Sure, why not? I guess it's a best of plans it could be. So yeah, let's do it, I guess. I'll see
Well-
what I can clear.
What do you lot think? Unless you guys want to go up against the troll.
So you want me to clear a hole and
The
make
sun
it...
is now beneath the mount, has dipped beneath the mountains.
I say we discuss that more and more.
I agree.
So make a hole here and kind of just camp out for the night? Wait for sunrise? Is that what you want me to do?
If we start a campfire, it might draw
Attract.
that troll's attention.
Yeah, I'm okay on that.
We'll just camp out by the trees.
There's plains.
It's
It's
all
essentially
plains.
plains behind you,
Okay.
and then it kind of just dives into that valley.
Right.
So there's not much cover at all. You're in the open.
So I'm just gonna start clearing like a little area with my shield and just start clearing an area.
There's not much to clear out where you are.
Oh, okay.
You're not knee deep in bone yet.
Okay.
But the valley's before you. So.
Okay. So
I'm gonna start actually digging like a hole so that I can actually go jump in the hole and rest.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Are there trees nearby? None? Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna dig like 3 or 4 holes while he looks around.
Are they poop holes?
No. Just I'm gonna dig like 20 holes in front of where we're gonna be camping.
Sure.
Just a bunch of holes.
A bunch of holes?
20 holes. Like 20 holes just right there in front of where we're camping, and then I'm gonna dig
For what?
6 feet deep.
To what purpose? How big are these holes?
I would say like maybe
Foot length.
maybe 2 feet deep.
2 feet deep.
All of them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make one big enough for me to sleep in where we're
And you're making how many?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Right. Say it takes 10 minutes, right?
Hole.
Yeah,
Per hole. It's a lot of time.
that's fine. I will
Okay.
do it well.
All right. So you see Barag just take out his shovel and he starts turning earth.
I feel like I have to sleep in a hole now, or else I'm going to be giving everybody away. Okay. I guess I'll do the same, but just dig it shallow enough so that, or deep enough, I should say, so that somebody looking roughly at eye level wouldn't see me poking up. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
Not like sleeping in like a grave style, just kind of like a scoop of earth.
Okay.
And I'll lay down in that.
Okay. All right. So Nox is still very, very nervous as she's just kind of like not necessarily patrolling a perimeter, but she's kind of like on the outside from where you guys are. Every once in a while, you guys kind of lose sight of her. Even you, Terra, you lose sight of her, and then you'll call to her, and you'll hear her footsteps as she kind of runs to your calls. And Rocky seems to follow her wherever
Wherever she goes.
Yeah, wherever she goes.
So, I kind of just like pet her and it's okay.
So every
It's
time
okay.
you lay like a hand on her, she jumps. She's
Jittery.
very jumpy. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give her some food, some fish,
Okay.
some dried fish, and kind of get her to calm down, or
Okay.
try my best to.
Gotcha. Make an animal handling check.
Dun, dun, dun.
20.
20? Okay. She seems to calm down a little bit, but she's still, she's as big as a polar bear.
Yeah.
She's very visible. Just to make you guys aware.
I'm gonna start digging the hole a little bigger.
You're going to be working all night. Troll! What sort of natural phenomenon happened here? Like years later, somebody will come by all these holes.
Aliens, I say.
Yeah.
When in doubt,
It's going to
dig a
take you a
hole.
long time
Never
to
mind.
dig a hole big enough for her.
So what I'm
I
gonna
mean,
do is I'm
you-
just gonna sleep with her, like kind of like I usually do, kind of like tucked into her, so that
Okay.
she's not by herself.
Okay, because this isn't sand, it's packed earth. And you don't really have tools to dig. So you
Yeah.
guys are making do with shields, and I'm assuming you don't want to blunt your weapons, right?
No.
Okay, so
Heck no.
I mean, I'll give you that you can make one big enough for yourself with your hands, but
Oh yeah. No,
Not
I'm
Nox.
just gonna sleep with her on top of the surface and kind of do like a stay for patrol sort of thing.
okay. All right. So, are you guys bedding down for the evening? Because it's still relatively early in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you guys doing?
Am I still digging holes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be digging holes for hours.
Woo! Yay!
So, Brog, just stop with the holes.
So how many holes would I be at this point?
You're on your second hole.
Oh, yay.
It's early in the evening.
Like, where's the shrunken head? What time is it?
You don't have her. Him, rather.
So,
I'm
alright.
just gonna go.
So I'm like, I'm gonna dig a couple of more holes, and then I'm just gonna bed down for the
Why are you
evening.
digging so many holes?
Well, you know, it's like, they're gonna probably, if just in case someone comes along and looks at these holes, at least we'll have some kind of warning.
They're gonna look at the holes.
The mind of Barag Drek is a fascinating place to be.
Like, if I dig 4 or 5 holes in front of where we're staying, then someone's gonna look at those holes, and at least we'll hear them before they get to our holes.
What?
I just poked my head up. Are we sleeping in holes or?
Yes, we might as well be digging our graves, but just
do
in
all the
case.
work.
Convenient.
Yeah. You know, that's why I'm digging these extra holes, so, you know, we have some kind of security barrier, somewhat.
That's a lot of holes.
What if
That you're
someone...
interested
So I walk over to one of the holes that Brad's already finished with,
It's a sloppy hole.
and like I kind of like kneel down inside of it and see if do I figure that if I were to like take aim from that position that I could receive any like cover from it?
It's a dwarf-size hole.
Oh,
So, I mean, if you worked on it a little bit yourself, you can sort of refine it and absolutely use it as
We're
a position.
talking about refining
Sure.
holes.
okay.
I'm fascinated.
The second part of that question: can I do like what you just said, but just do it a little further back, like the hole I was sleeping in? Can I use
You
it like
can
double
do-
purpose?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. With the hole I'm gonna sleep in, I'm gonna like multi-purpose it so that I can receive some kind of cover from it if I were to take aim.
So you are in a hole on the top of the hill before the decline.
yeah,
You want to move back.
I want to go to back to the one that I was gonna sleep in
Right.
because that's the one I originally dug. I want to build some cover for myself.
Okay.
I am desperately hoping I get some use out of this hole.
I mean, if you dig it well enough, you can definitely get half cover from
Okay.
it. And I would say advantage on stealth checks.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll do that
Okay.
and then sleep.
Okay. You will be able to work on that with just enough time to get a long rest.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right. So you start inspecting your hole, and you're like, I could do better than this. And you start digging up some rocks and kind of fortifying the sides, and start working on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing?
So...
You're still digging holes, I'm assuming.
So as he's digging them,
I'm just gonna finish the last hole that I'm digging and
So
be
you're
done
on,
with it.
You've given up on hole number 3. You're like, screw this.
I'm done.
so as he's digging, I'm getting like some kindling from my pack just to do like a small basic fire.
Okay. Make a nature check.
You think that's wise in the middle of the night with trolls down the hill?
Says the guy who's digging holes. 12.
12? Okay. Takes you a little longer than you normally, start a fire, but you do get a little fire with some embers going. Not a big bonfire, but you do get a small little fire going.
See, your holes came to use because now we have a little bit of a light, but not too big of a light.
Alright, whatever.
Ta-da!
Whatever. Great. So since you started the fire, you're gonna take first watch?
Ta-da!
I guess I'm taking first watch. Fine.
Well, you're the one digging holes, so I'm assuming
So
that
you're taking first watch?
Yeah. I will sit in the holes that I've dug and watch down the hill. I will sit there.
Oh,
Holes and warthogs. Holes and warthogs.
you are so fascinating.
Just gonna sit
All
there.
right, so you sit, and what do you do on your watch?
I'm actually gonna put my shield in front of the hole that I'm sitting in, kind of just as a barrier. I'm just gonna put it right there in the dirt. It's just yeah, and I'm just gonna sit behind it.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
You guys have defeated gods, and one troll is just like,
Nobody makes a war like me, folks. Nobody makes a wall like me. I know walls. I know walls and holes. All right, so you put your shield down into the dirt. You affix it pretty firmly. You're pretty,
He's waiting for the
It may
wargods
buy
to
you a
come
second or
by.
two. Sure.
oh sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sit back there and I'm just gonna sit there and just make sure nothing creeps up on us and
You've got a flying monkey on the side of your
freaking
head.
out.
Yeah. He's got an iron grip and has not let go since you guys have got to the top of the hill.
So I'm just gonna kind of a little like cloak, like hood over my head and
Sure.
just kind of hide him.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna just clutch my holy symbol and pray to Hestia that we make it out of this alive.
Yeah. Every once in a while, his tail actually kind of wraps around your neck and your head, and every once in a while, his tail will like get in your vision. But yeah, go ahead. What do the rest of you guys do? You're meditating?
Yeah, I'm gonna meditate for
4 hours
yes.
because you're an elf.
I'll take the next watch.
Okay.
I'm sleeping on top
Sleeping.
of Nox's belly.
Gotcha. So why don't you go ahead and make a perception roll, please?
Don't mess this up.
Don't say that. I'll mess everything up. Just for that, I'm rolling in your box now. Just to make sure I don't mess it up. 17.
17.
Thank you.
You've taken the first watch. The sun has gone down. It's completely dark. And it seems like every time you look down into that decline, into that valley, it's really dark down there. And you hear bones cracking in the distance. And as you've got night vision, but it only extends to about 60 feet. So it's hard to get a read on what's going down inside that valley.
Oh no. So I just pray to Hestia harder. Oh,
Sure.
please, Hestia, make sure we get out of this alive.
Okay.
Watch over us.
All right. And as you're praying, based on that roll, you hear a falling rock coming off of the left side by where the cliffs kind of end and where the ocean begins.
Do I know how close? Like on the left side, like.
I mean, you're
wise?
probably about 70 feet away from that cliff. You can hear the ocean from where you are. But you've definitely heard a stone dislodge and fall into the ocean. It kind of hits the cliff a couple times before it settles down into the ocean.
Shit. Crap. So I stand up real quick, I grab my shield, and I yell back for just whoever's closest, and I just call for Daedalus. Daedalus! You might want to come up here with me. I heard something. By this point, has he gotten his 4 hours? No?
No.
Crap. Daedalus, I heard a rock fall and hit the ocean.
It's probably just the cliffs crumbling because the ocean is probably splashing against it.
Alright. Okay, but just be aware if I call for help. Just be ready.
As soon as you hear him say, "Be ready," you hear... It's almost like a twig breaking, but with much more force. It's bone breaking. And you hear that coming down from the valley, but it's alarmingly close, closer than you would like. It's no more than about 70 feet away from you. Kind of behind a mound of collected bones on the right.
Okay, that wasn't the ocean.
Yeah, I agree. So, you might want to stir the others. And I draw my sword and pull out the shield.
Sure.
And get ready for whatever's coming next. And
So I
Daedalus, quick.
I go around to the other two, and get them up. It's like, we heard no, and I start shaking Terra. This is an emergency.
So, as you're shaking her and saying this is an emergency, you see Rocky kind of take he takes some about 10 feet worth of movement and goes and rolls right into your face. Hard. Boom. Taking 2 points of damage.
God dang it, I'm choking.
So I noticed her. I noticed Rocky do that, right?
Oh yeah.
Sounded like good rock. I like pet the rock.
Sure.
I just flip off my rock and get up.
Yeah,
Quickly,
we heard
start
it
calling.
right go snap, and that was only like, I would say 70 feet away from us. And so something might be coming up the pathway.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm gonna go try and wake up the tiefling.
Good luck.
So I go over to Cole. I was like, "Hey Cole, we heard a twig snap. There's someone coming up that path. I know you wanted to sleep, but
Was it? It was a twig.
No.
it was a loud snap. Like something is coming up the path. It could be that troll.
Is it coming from the direction of the troll, or the direction of behind us?
No,
Down the hill.
Down the hill.
Down the hill.
It's not like it came up from down the hill.
Okay, I'm up. So I kind of like bunker down inside that little cover I made, and I
Right.
just take aim and just
Make a perception roll.
okay. 14.
Okay. So as you kind of hunker down into your foxhole, your kind of horizontal cover, you take your pistol out and kind of lay it on some hard packed ground that you have there, and you look down and you kind of focus, and it's almost like an alligator at night. You kind of can see their eyes like glowing in the dark, especially because you have night vision. So you just see this gray silhouette, probably about 50 feet away. It's massive. It's about 10 feet tall, and it's just leering at you. It's just looking at you.
Does it appear to be the troll? Do I know?
Appears to be a troll.
Okay. Yep, it's the troll. 50 feet, straight ahead.
And he's just watching you. He's not attacking
moving.
you. He's just leering at you.
Everybody just get into defensive positions and don't move. Barag.
I'm already there. Shh.
And I kind of put my fingers up. Whenever you yell, we're always in trouble.
Okay. I need everybody to make a perception roll.
20.
16.
Okay.
Or,
13.
yeah, 16.
13.
13.
I think mine's about at 8.
An 8. Okay, you rolled the lowest perception. So as all of you are looking at the position from the position of Cole's foxhole, and he's pointing out what he's seeing, and those with night vision
Yeah.
can see this silhouette of this large troll looking at you. As all of you are looking in that direction from the left-hand side, from where the cliffs meet the ocean, you hear large footsteps, and as you look to your left, because you made a pretty high perception roll, and so did you, Terra. You both kind of look to your left, and you see a large troll with nodules of hardened skin, eyes in the shoulder and the leg, another mouth, coming, and he's bearing down at you. You made the lowest perception roll, Daedalus. So as your attention is diverted to the left, Cole is looking down the hill at a troll about 50 feet away. All of a sudden, a large hand comes and grabs Daedalus from underneath the earth and just yanks him in, and Daedalus is gone.
Oh, shit.
Like, disappeared?
He's gone.
Shit.
And you are going to take 11 points. of damage. And you are going to be considered restrained.
Did we see him disappear? Or
Yes.
we saw.
Yeah.
There's a hole that.
Well, there's about 4 or 5 holes, and you don't know which hole he's in now.
Well, he's not in the holes that I'm in.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
He's in those holes back there, I swear.
What about me? Am I still have to...
You still have to roll initiative, yes.
Despite the fact that I'm underground.
Even though you're underground. Yes.
I'm gonna give an inspiration. I rolled a 5.
Alright.
I need to... Yeah.
22.
22.
Come on.
I rolled horrible.
Oh!
Nat 20
Nat
for him.
20.
17.
Nat 20.
Natty 1.
Natty 1! Oh! Ouch!
Second time.
You should roll it the naughty one instead of natty one.
What'd
Naughty
you
one.
roll again?
All natty.
You rolled
Kyle?
17.
17?
17.
Did you add your
Mod.
mod
Initiative
to your
to it.
initiative?
Yeah, that was...
Do I add my mod if it's a critical fail?
You still do, yes.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow,
Dang.
that's pretty amazing.
That's still great.
It's that gunslinger effect where you can add your dexterity, or no, it's you add your proficiency bonus to your.
Yeah, that's nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, see,
Dang.
The only bonus I get is a 1. That's my initiative. I add the 1 to my...
And my dex is maxed. So.
Alright, so let's put everybody on the map, please.
I don't put me on the map.
I'm on the map.
I'm currently on the ground right now.
So
Oh.
you
Put
see
him under the map.
a troll bearing down on you from this direction.
Dude.
Ooh,
That's...
that is a
wow.
troll.
Yep.
And you've got that troll about 50 feet away in this direction, and then there is an unseen troll somewhere thereabouts where Daedalus and the troll are underground.
So, where am I in this scenario?
Somewhere behind us, I
I'm
think.
gonna be a little bit behind you. Like,
Yeah, and I'm like in the front.
Like-
if you want to put me more in the front.
Here.
I was gonna say I'm more towards back here. I know you were digging holes in the front for some reason.
Not digging any more holes.
Well, I'm saying you were.
Yeah, I was.
So suddenly Daedalus completely disappears, and you guys are looking around. You're like, "Fuck! Which hole?"
Oops. Well, who wants to find Daedalus?
All right. So first up, Barag. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. So
One troll is moving in on your position. The troll that is climbed the cliff and has come over as you guys are being diverted by the troll down the hill. He's the one that's moving in on your position.
Okay, the one moving in from the cliff.
From the left, yeah.
Okay, so the one from... Alright. Well, someone find Daedalus. I'm gonna take on the troll on the left. You guys want to handle the one coming up the hill.
Maybe it's best we don't split.
I'm not gonna split, but I will handle the one on the left.
You're having this whole conversation during your turn.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna handle the one on the left. You guys find Daedalus, because I know that one's not coming up the hill yet. And then I'm just gonna take like 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold action to when he comes into melee range of me.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hold my attack for any kind of melee range.
Okay,
when
got
he
it.
enters it.
All right. Next up, Terra.
Would I be able to use Nox to sniff out Daedalus' scent?
Well, she's more of a sight hunter than
Then a
right.
right. Shit. And the kindling has gone out, so I can't see in the.
I mean, it
dark.
was just it
was
was
just like
just
for, like,
embers.
yeah.
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 I mean, you could
So-
try to get a torch going, but that would be your turn.
I'm actually gonna hop on Nox
Okay.
and start looking into the different holes
Okay.
around me.
So why don't you go ahead? So this is going to be your turn.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and make an investigation?
21.
You definitely see a hole that you can tell by the sediment around the hole that it looks like something had erupted from out of it rather than being dug. And it's definitely a Daedalus-sized hole. Not like Wile E. Coyote, his profile in the hole, but it's definitely a Daedalus-sized hole.
Okay. Would I be able to use a bonus action to make a torch, or would that be still considered a full turn? So, I am gonna go near that hole.
As you look in that hole, even though you don't have... make perception.
18.
18? You don't have night vision, and it's dark. You can see movement from where you are, but you can't tell who.
Okay.
But you definitely see movement. It doesn't look like they're like 50 feet underground or anything like that.
Okay. Let me check something here.
But they are definitely out of arm's reach.
So I will cut myself on the hand and activate.
Is that an action?
That will be, for my bonus action.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
It doesn't say.
That would be an action.
Is that a full action?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You're essentially attacking yourself. You're making an attack roll on yourself.
Okay.
But you've already used your action for your investigation.
Okay.
So you can do that next round.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Daedalus.
So I'm still in the...
You don't feel anything but terra firma all around you, but you feel this large, meaty claw around your legs, and it just seems to be kind of pulling you violently, trying to get you down even further into the ground.
Can I still cast a spell, or is it...
You're considered restrained, so it depends on the spell.
So teleportation is out of the question.
I don't know.
Because I'm going to try and Misty Step out.
Okay. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that.
Okay. Alright, so... Misty Step, yes?
Yep.
Misty Step... Okay. So, you see you look up and you definitely see the sky. You think you can make it, and you do the only thing that you can think to do in that split second. And you say the verbal component for Misty Step, and luckily it doesn't have a somatic or material component, and you're out.
So I'm gonna teleport.
That's a bonus action, so you're straight up. You're gonna have to make an action roll you're gonna have to make a roll to grab the edge of the hole so that you don't fall back down, because you've essentially Misty Stepped straight up. You can only Misty Step where you can see. So go ahead and make an action roll to essentially grab the edge of the hole so you don't fall back into it.
See, and what kind of roll is that? Is this
It's going to be an athletic check.
Well, that's 13.
13. So I need... Well, Terra's not here. I need Kohl to make a perception roll. Barag, you're not in the area.
Okay.
21.
21. So as you've got your position, you're looking down in the decline in that valley, and you see Terra looking frantically. She's on top of Nox. You see she's frantically looking for Daedalus, and then all of a sudden you see Daedalus appear like 5 feet above the ground, right above the hole, and he quickly he tries to grab the edge of the hole, and he falls back down, and you hear him like skid. He's about halfway between the bottom of that hole and the top of the hole. So he's kind of has his fingers, some of your nails have kind of broken off as you grab as hard as you can the earth, and you're stuck kind of between the top and what lies below.
How far is that hole that he's in from?
You can definitely get there in one round.
Okay. Is it my turn?
I'll say, Daedalus, is there anything else you want to do?
Nothing else I can do.
Okay. So now it is the troll's turn. So we are going to take some movement.
Ow.
5, 10, 15, 20. You know what? We'll go this way, 20. There, that way. So you would have been right here. And I would say your position is what? Like right around here, maybe? Or you're back here?
That's fine. I was a little further back from them.
Okay, so I'll say Daedalus is right here then.
Okay.
And you were right here?
Sounds good, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you've got a couple of trolls bearing down on you, but as you guys are getting ready for this impending attack, you hear 2 more coming up the hill that will be there next round.
Those are trolls as well.
Those are trolls as well. Make actually everybody but Daedalus, because Daedalus is in a bit of a pickle right now. Everybody make a perception roll.
A bit.
Did he skirt my melee range? That sneaky little troll.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Natty 20.
Woo!
Natural 17.
4.
4. Alright. You don't notice this, Barag, but Kohl, you definitely notice, or you notice as well. One of those trolls has a stink about it, like rotting flesh. More so than all trolls stink. But this one has a bit of a different smell to it, and it's the one kind of coming around right now. And then, Kohl, you also notice one of the ones that is coming up the hill right now seems to be covered in almost this dark green black ichor. It's different from the rest. It's so much so that it seems to almost be dripping off of its body. You see small little pustules exploding and just oozing this liquid out of its body. But they are all coming for you guys. So actually, that's all his movement. He's 5 feet away. That's all his movement. So the only one right now that could take an attack roll. Did I move him yet?
Yeah, you did.
I did. Okay. Is the one in the hole with Daedalus. All right. So
I thought you got out of the hole.
I didn't roll that well.
you should have been here. So
I tried teleporting out.
It was kind of comical, but
Nat 20.
Oh.
So as you are halfway up the hole and you're trying to climb out, you feel almost like daggers in your back. This troll claw cleaves some flesh out of your back. He's got multi-attack too. So
Not good.
another claw attack. Believe it or not, he's going to miss 7. He's going to miss the second claw attack. And 22 for the bite. Okay, so so you take so you take 16 points of slashing damage from the claw, and the bite damage is going to be 9 points of piercing damage as you feel the hot breath of this troll as he's climbing after you feverishly. He takes a large bite into your shoulder, and it's almost like he intentionally does it very slow because he knows you can't avoid it, and he just slowly sinks his teeth into your shoulder to his gums. Alright, so that is going to end their turn. Kohl, you're up.
okay. So Daedalus is essentially behind me in the hole.
Yeah.
Can I see how far down he is in the hole?
Yes. You can make a perception.
22.
So as you are at the edge of the hole, you look down and you see this garish sort of scenario. You see Daedalus trying to climb for all he's worth. He's halfway up this hole, and you see this large troll with his teeth, saber-like teeth, just sunken right into his shoulder. And you just see that kind of like the glowing eyes of that troll in the dark. You can see him though.
He's too far down to like reach.
Yeah.
By hand. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am going to aim at this one here.
Okay.
And hit it with a winging shot.
Here he goes.
And I'm going to... When I look down the hole, if I were to take aim at that troll that's down in there with him, do I feel like I'm risking hitting Daedalus, or is it...
There's definitely a risk of that, sure.
Okay. Alright, so I'll take the winging shot on this one, and I'm going to take... I'm actually going to take another shot at this one.
Okay. So
and I'm going to make that one a sharpshooter.
Oof. Alright, so let's do you want to do the winging shot first?
Sure.
Alright.
The main hand. 17
total?
Yes.
17, I believe, hits. Yeah, hits. Alright, so I need to make a strength roll. The winging shot?
I think it's just if it hits, he takes normal damage and goes prone.
Okay, because this says you must make a saving throw, a strength saving throw, or be not prone.
Oh, it is a strength saving.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the character or the class sheet with me.
No worries.
Okay, so
what's the number?
It's gonna be. I don't have the sheet with me. I think it's 8 plus proficiency plus. Is it wisdom? It's gotta be wisdom or dexterity, but both are the same for me.
Okay.
So, in that case, it would be 17.
All right, so you see this troll coming up the hill very quickly. You kind of take aim. You see his kneecap just explode, and it just tumbles down the hill back about 20 feet. So go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay.
Which one was that one?
So did you roll damage on
Roll normal damage for that one.
This one here?
Yeah, that's yep.
5, 10,
That's gonna be 11 total.
11 total.
Yep. And then I'm gonna hit it with that sharpshooter shot as well,
Yeah,
which is gonna
nice.
be -5 to the attack roll, plus 10.
Plus 10 for damage. What does it bring the misfire score to?
That's the violent shot.
Oh,
it,
gotcha,
it- yeah,
gotcha.
it just takes off the attack. So 23.
23 hits.
Dang.
Yeah.
Just
So it's plus 10, so 17.
17. Nice. So you see, it looks up at the hill at you as it sees the source of its pain, and it sees you take another shot. It puts its hand up almost defensively, and the bullet goes right through its hand. And it looks at you, and it looks at its hand, and then you see the hand the hole start to slowly seal up, almost as instantly as it's made. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
All right, that's a good turn. Next up is Barag.
okay. Alright. I had a quick question because
Sure.
I couldn't remember. So when I got level 3, I did get additional spells I could pick from the spell slots when I reached 3rd level for Paladin, right?
Sure, yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I have to look at the book.
Yeah, I think you told me you did, but I never really got a chance around to reviewing it. Shit. Okay.
It's a little too late to pick spells right now.
Yeah. Well, I have one picked.
Oh, you had
already.
one picked.
I had one picked. But
Alright,
I just wanted to make sure because I thought I remember you saying that, but I couldn't remember exactly if that was.
Okay. So what are you gonna cast?
So I'm gonna cast on. Let me roll to it real quick. Just had it in mind. There we go. It's called Moonbeam, and it's where is it? It's right here. So has a range of 120 feet. It's an action. It has visual, semantics, and material.
Mm-hmm.
It is a concentration spell up to 1 minute. But it's a silvery beam of pale light that shines out in a 5-foot radius.
Now,
wait, that's the second level.
you have to have the material components for this.
Yeah, I don't have moonseed plants, so I probably can't. Nope, not gonna be able to do it then. All right, so that will change what I was gonna do then. What was the other one? Daylight. That was the other one I had in mind. But for now, actually, let me roll to the daylight spell real quick. I know, I apologize. I had this prepared, but I wanted to make sure. Daylight, visual, and semantics. So, but I don't have third level spells, so I can't do it. Third level evocation means that's the spell level I have to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I won't be able to do that then. Okay, so he's like 10 feet to my right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I will take one step to my left and target the troll right here.
Okay. As soon as you get within his threat range, you have this feeling of nausea comes over you. You feel sick to your stomach. So go ahead and make your roll. Or attack or whatever it is.
Yeah. So since I have my divine sense, do I know if it's undead or?
You can take an action to roll investigation for your divine sense, right?
Yeah. As an action, I can open my awareness to detect such forces until the end of my turn to know the location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me. Nah, I won't waste my action.
Did you want to use that? Your divine sense?
No, because I pretty much know where everybody is, so I'm not going to waste my action on that. I will attack.
Alright.
Take the attack action on him. Ah, it feels like it's been forever since I attacked something. Now I'm like a little rusty. So, I will attack. Eight plus 11. Modified 21.
That hits.
Awesome.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Booyah, and that, if I remember correctly, is 1d8. Or is it 1d6? No, d8. Yeah, it's d8. See, it's been forever!
Did you not know you were playing D&D today?
It's been so long since I've been in a fight. Oh, yes.
Alright.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
With your sword, right?
Yes.
You're using sword and shield, right?
Yes, sword and shield, so yeah. Whew. And I will take my extra attack as well.
Go for it.
Natural 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
$16 damage.
16 damage. Nice. So you take your sword and you've got your shield right in front of you. Your eyes are just above the top of the shield as you're taking the sword. You take 2 big hacks at it. The second hack, it goes in really deep. You can feel it hit bone. You pull your sword out and you see just this black blood on the blade as it kind of looks at you, but still you have this feeling of nausea over you. Alright, so next up, that's gonna end your turn, Brock?
Yes, that
Alright.
was my turn.
Terra, you're up.
So Would I be able to see Daedalus when I look down into the hole?
You can make a perception, yeah.
Natural 17 plus 9.
Yeah, you definitely see him, and he's in a lot of trouble right now.
So, would this work if I attack the troll with one dagger, but instead of attacking with the other, use my living rigging to pull Daedalus?
No.
Oh,
No.
no.
That would be 2 actions, but you have an extra attack, not an extra action.
I know. I have 2 actions.
No, you have 2 attacks.
Well, no. I mean, I have a second action also as a rogue, but it's.
No, you
like
have a second attack as a rogue. There's a difference.
I know, but I have a. Hold on. What is it? What the hell do they call that action?
It's. I think it's. Are you talking about the one where you can like dash?
Yeah,
or,
yeah, stuff like something like that.
You can like dash and dodge as a bonus action.
Bonus
But that's
action,
not.
yeah.
That's different.
Is it different? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's different.
All right. Shit. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do now.
You got 6 seconds. You look down and you see Daedalus, and Kohl it seems to be keeping the ones coming up the hill at bay.
So I'm going to throw my living rigging to pull Daedalus up because it pulls in the direction that. Actually, is he within 30 feet? Would I be able to?
He's within 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm going.
You are on top of Nox.
Yes.
Okay.
But,
I just want to make sure. I want to clarify.
Well, the living rigging automatically pulls up on its own.
Right.
So.
Go for it.
18.
18. All right. So the living rigging wraps around your midsection, and it starts to pull up. But he's got about 2,000 pound worth of troll still on him. So it pulls, but it doesn't pull him up. It is pulling you down.
So I release the rigging.
Okay. All right. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah.
That's your action.
Yep.
Okay. Next up is Daedalus. Now you have living rigging rope around your waist, but it has fallen from the top, and it kind of squirms almost with a life of its own. But you've also got this troll that has its teeth into you, and it's literally inches away. You're almost eyeball to eyeball with this thing.
So I'm gonna try one last ditch effort at teleportation, but this time using Dimension Door.
All right.
To get out.
All right.
And I'm probably gonna end up. I say probably somewhere over here.
Okay. Let's see if Dimension Door you need line of sight or not. That is going to determine whether you end up over there or not. If you need line of sight, then that's going to be like Misty Step, you know what I mean? Alright, so you teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. Your range is 500 feet. You arrive exactly at the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize. So no, I would say you don't have to see it. As long as you know it's there, and you can get a mental picture of it in your head. I would say you can get a picture of anywhere within 60 feet of the camp, but no further. Because your night vision only allows you 60 feet.
So it's about... Yeah, I'm here, so 5, 10, 20, 28. So basically from here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, like around here. Okay, so I am going to cast Dimension Door.
I would say on the trail. You haven't really, because remember, these are just mounds of bone. I mean, you could end up on top of a mound of bone, but you haven't really investigated that.
Okay. So I'm going to probably try and peer around. I assume this is still on the trail?
Yep.
So I'm going to try and peer around here.
Okay. So you are going to use that spell slot?
Yep. Whoops.
All right. So you disappear. And you end up, you see Daedalus, you see like this mist kind of collect, and then poof, Daedalus on the ground. You see holes in his shoulder, and he's as he gets himself back up, but he's up. And he's right in front of you. He's like 10 feet, 15 feet away from you, as he kind of bamps from out of nowhere. Almost takes you by surprise. Is that going to end your turn?
Let's see. I'm gonna
see where's my health at. How much does a greater healing do? Oh, I know if it's worth it if I'm at 64 health.
Well, I can't tell you whether it's worth it or not, but I can tell you what. Shit. I can tell you what it does.
It doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. On it. Just move it. Greater healing does 44 plus 4.
Well, I'm gonna take that as my bonus action and then call it a turn.
Okay. Can you move the soundboard for me? Alright, so 44, yes?
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your 44. That's a bonus action.
Okay. I'm grabbing my 4 right now.
4D. Where's my last 4?
Okay, so that's going to end your turn though, right?
Yes.
Alright, next up is the trolls. And you hear a howl coming from that hole that Daedalus just kind of bamfed out of. He's going to move. Got another mini here. This is a troll. So don't get. So you see another troll come out of that hole next to the one that Barag is fighting, covered in dirt. This one looks a little different. It almost looks like its skin almost looks like cracked earth. It looks very different from the other trolls, and it seems like there's almost separate like subspecies of trolls. So it's going to take an attack on Nox.
Do I have her sheet?
Yes, I gave it to you a long time ago. Okay. So that is 20. Claw. 20 for the second claw. And a 12 for the bite.
I don't have her sheet, so I don't know what her health is. One second.
Okay. So we are going to take a break while Courtney looks for her pet sheet. And we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And we have character sheet in hand. So, Terra, High Hill. The troll that came up is hit Nox twice. Do some damage here. 13 points of slashing damage.
Which one is that?
The one that came up out of the hole.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh, so we're
mini.
redoing that one?
No, we're not redoing it. I'm rolling the damage for the hits that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Thank you, Kyle.
That was actually hitting.
Okay, so yeah, you
versus
hit me
damage.
twice,
Right,
missed once.
Hits and damage.
And so 8 more points of slashing damage as this troll comes up from out of the hole. It's at the edge of the hole and it sees Daedalus. It roars and just slashes twice. Takes a bite, misses the bite, barely misses you too. But it does hit Nox as Nox reels in pain. Next, it's going to be the troll that is squaring off with Barag Drak.
Bring it on.
It's going to take his turn, so... Oof. 25.
Oh yeah, that hits.
26.
Yeah, of course. Youch.
11.
Ah, no.
Alright, so 2 claws. The bite missed, actually. But the claws did hit, so...
And just a flesh wound.
So 15 points of damage. And ooh, that was a bad roll. 7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, like I said, a flesh wound.
And hold on.
Oh, 2 coffee.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage for the first one.
I believe I'm immune to. Well, oh, that's not crime.
No,
Not
that's you're not new. No, it's
I'm immune to disease.
disease, right?
Yeah.
And then 4 more points of necrotic damage.
So 79,
10 points of
total.
necrotic damage.
And then I can heal.
As the claws go through your flesh, you can feel almost the sear of necrosis coming off of its claws. Barag Drak is very, very familiar with necrotic damage.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as you feel those claws sink into your flesh, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is actually going to end its turn. And meanwhile, those 3 are going to move 35 feet. So these 2 are going to engage here. And this one is going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Going for Daedalus, but just out of reach by 5 feet. So got a couple more for Barag. One more, actually, one more. As the one that you had noted, Kohl, the one with kind of like that green black ichor, is kind of barreling down on Barag now. And it's actually going to 14. Nope.
That does not hit.
Okay. And that is 15.
Nope.
And 24.
Yeah, that does.
Okay.
He's got to beat 17. My shield is a +3.
So you take
The shield.
9 points of piercing damage as both claws. You managed to get your shield up just in time and parry those slashes, but the third attack, the teeth, hit right at the neck.
So 9, you said?
So that's 9 points of piercing damage, but it also does additional damage.
So necrotic.
No.
Oh.
And you take 3 points of poison damage.
Stay poison. Alright. Then I can heal those.
So, and you are considered poisoned
Okay, cool.
for 10 rounds, so if you can wrap that around Barag. So you are at disadvantage for attacks
Okay.
and saving throws
Alright.
for 10 rounds. And that will end their turn, actually.
Sweet.
So next up, it's going to be Kohl.
Okay. Pulling my character or my class sheet up. I'm gonna go ahead, and this one's melee with. Oh, thank you. This one's melee with.
Not yet.
No, not yet. He's 5 feet away. Like Daedalus can see the stink coming out of this troll's mouth. It's so close, but it's just out of reach.
Okay. I'm gonna take.
It's the one that you blew a hole in his hand too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take another winging shot at it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take just another regular shot.
Go for it. As Kohl levels his pistols and takes aim.
That's 23.
23
for
hits.
the winging shot.
Yep.
And he gets to save against 17.
I do. And I don't save.
Okay.
So the other kneecap gets completely blown as it's now prone.
Okay. And damage on that is going to be 15. And do I get advantage if he's prone?
You actually you actually get disadvantage if he's prone.
If
on melee attacks you do. On range attacks it's disadvantage.
Oh man, I just gave him like not cover, but like I just
essentially yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, with melee attacks when they're prone you get advantage.
Right. That's how it is.
But with range it's disadvantage.
Okay.
So essentially, it's almost the same premise of you laying down in a foxhole for cover.
Right, that's
sort
what
of
I
like, right? So,
all right.
Would you roll? Misfire?
Yeah.
So
You have a halfling luck on that one.
no, that would give him double advantage.
Would it?
Or no, it would
like
cancel
out.
So
that
it would
one?
cancel out the one.
Okay. So do I re-roll?
No, you
Then
get
just take
the other
other
roll.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the other roll?
The other one was an 18.
Okay, that
So,
hits. So Terra looks at you as you take that first shot, and she sees that the troll goes down, and you're kind of trying to aim, and she's like, "Why'd you do that? You're making it harder on yourself." And you say, "Oh shit, yes!" And then you squeeze off the shot, and go ahead and roll for damage.
All right. It's gonna be 8.
8. All right. Is that gonna end your turn? You gonna take any movement?
No, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Next up, it's gonna be the troll. No. Yes, it's gonna be Barag.
Okay. So as
Because he just went, I thought.
No, Kohl went.
Oh, Kohl went?
Kohl
Okay.
went, and it's back up at the top of the order.
Oh, okay.
So as my action.
Oh wait, did I skip you?
Yeah.
I did skip you. Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
Okay. I was like, hey.
Sorry about that.
Don't forget me.
And I
Don't you
think I skipped Daedalus too.
forget about
That's why I hate taking breaks in the middle of combat, because you come back and you're like, "Arr!" So Terra, Daedalus, and then we'll go back up to Barag. So go ahead.
I'm going to disengage with Nox, since I'm basically on top of her. Like, leading her, would that be...
She could take an action to disengage.
Yeah, because she takes
Yes.
my initiative with me, so
Right.
she goes with me. So, I'm going to disengage and go right to here with her. There we go. Boop.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I'm just actually going to jump off of her
Okay.
and get in front of her.
Okay. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up, Daedalus, and then we'll come to you.
So I'm going to
No
move
worries.
back over here.
Behind the raptor.
Of course you are.
Then I'm going to aim all 3 of my Eldritch Blasts at that one.
All right, the one that
Take it.
Cole's taking shots at.
Yep.
All right. Go for
So first one, 18 plus 8.
That hits.
That's a
Second one.
10 plus 8.
That hits.
Whoop. And there goes that dice.
You drop.
Hold on. That's a good dice. Hold on. And it rolled a 22 on the ground.
Oh!
Dang.
And 11 plus 8.
That hits. All 3 hit.
All 3 hit.
All 3 hit.
So let's see. It says 1. Let's see. Here's rolling damage for the first one. This is a D10, right? Yeah, D10 for damage for
Yeah.
the Eldritch Blast.
Don't forget to add your.
Yeah,
Your mounts.
my charisma modifier, which is 5 now. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the first one.
Nice, dude.
That's a 9, right?
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
He's so happy right now.
And that's a 6, so that's 11, right? So that's all the damage piled onto him.
All right.
Wow.
So very quickly, you see Daedalus, fresh out of that hole, fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts in quick succession, like boom, 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 and take huge chunks of flesh right out of this, out of the troll as it's down. Actually, it would be prone. You would have disadvantage on all those attacks.
Really?
You would. Yeah, it's prone, and you're doing a range attack, yes?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so go ahead and quickly roll 3 more times.
Roll this one.
Oh, whichever one.
You're 20.
Yeah, your D20. The one you're holding.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
Again.
Take the lower on disadvantage.
15. Oh my god, he's rolling better.
That's awesome.
11.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So you still hit him. It's laying on the floor after Kohl took its knee out. Didn't matter for Daedalus Hartwell. So, and you see these. It's weird to see these. Is purple or green? What is your Eldritch Blast color?
Green.
Green. You see kind of like this green. It lights up wherever it travels. So you see just like 3 beams of light streak and hit this troll. Is that gonna end your turn? That was a good turn, dude.
Yes, that'll end.
This troll is looking pretty beat up right now. Next up is back at the top of the order, Barag.
Oi. Oi. Lay of hands.
Lay on hands?
Yeah, am I able to use that on myself?
Yes, you are.
Sweet. So I have 15 points from my pool, and I'm going to use 5 to cure myself of the poison.
Oh, nice.
So no longer affected by
This
that
guy.
poison, which will take my action.
Using his brain all of a sudden. Lay on hands.
Yeah.
You just look at these trolls, it's like your poison is nothing.
Yep. And I only took 1 point of damage from that poison anyways, because I am,
Because you're a
Party.
freaking dwarf.
because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
I have,
You're resistant to poison.
yeah, resistant
Yep.
poison, so I took 1 point.
You take half damage on it.
So yeah, I will do the lay on hands, which is my action.
Okay.
And then I will do my bonus action. I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite. So I'm gonna cast that as my bonus action. I don't think I'm allowed to action surge too, right? Or I think actually, no wait.
I think you can action surge.
Right? I can action
Yes,
surge
you
too.
can.
So Thunderous Smite, and then I will.
Action surge?
Yes, I'm going to action surge.
Fuck, I hate you.
Yeah, and then so I'm going to attack the troll that is still in front of me, and let me take off the little white things. So then I will action surge so I can attack the creature in front of me, the troll, and
With your Thunderous Smite, yes?
yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack him, and if my attack hits for the first one, then I get to deal an extra 2d6
yep.
damage to the target. So.
And then I have to make a strength save or be pushed.
Yes.
And knock prone.
Yeah, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone. So 10 feet and knocked prone.
Yes, sir.
So
Great Anestia for good dice rolls.
Yes, so go ahead and roll.
So 10, 19, 22.
That's a hit.
Yes!
So you look at the shine of your blade, and you have thoughts of Hestia as you swing as hard as you can, and as soon as your blade hits that troll flesh, everybody hears it. Everybody within a 300-foot radius hears this explosion, this thunderous explosion, and it's almost like the guy who catches the cannonball in his stomach. You see just like these ripples of flesh right where you hit. So go ahead and roll your Thunder Smite damage.
Ouch. Oh.
Here, do you wanna...
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's hope for good results here. Oh yeah, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's this one?
Yes.
Okay.
18 points of damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Booyah. Yeah. Golden.
Nice.
And then... So So, and then that will be the end of my turn, but he has to make a strength
save, yep.
throw. Yes. Which I don't know what that has to be, though. What he has to beat.
Doesn't matter because I only rolled a 2.
Oh!
So he's not. He's pushed 10 feet away. So whatever direction you want him to move.
Sweet. So, because cliffs are
to your left. You're too far away. You're about 70 feet away.
Dang. I was hoping you were close to the cliff. Just
no,
right off the cliff.
Nope.
Bye. No. He'll go. So right. So like I'll push him away from you, like where I was facing him. I'll push him back towards the cliffs.
Okay. And he's knocked prone.
Yes.
So next turn he has to use an action to. Okay.
Sweet.
Or use half his movement rather. Half his movement. All right. So is that gonna end your turn?
Yes. That was a good turn.
Terra High Hill.
Okay.
Oh, I love having a paladin. I'm so glad I chose that.
Hold it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm actually going to move here
Okay.
and face. Oh, damn you, Barag.
Do it. I can take it.
No, you know what? No, you can take those two. Hold on. So I'm gonna point this way. So these 3, because it's supposed to be like a cone effect.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my Eye of the Deep amulet.
You can get these 2. You can't get that 3rd.
Okay, so I'll get those 2 that are behind Barag.
Right.
And I'm gonna use my Eye of the Deep.
It's pretty close.
Dang it.
I mean, no. You can give it a shot. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm saying he's close.
Just do it.
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Do
it.
it.
Get stunned, oh well.
I can take it.
I'm joking.
All right.
I'm joking. So it. Okay. Creatures in the area must make a DC 17 con check, and will be stunned for 2d4 rounds.
Okay, so you pull out your Amulet of the Deep, and you release its arcane energies, and you see these almost like these octopus or squid tentacles come out of the amulet. They're magic in nature, and wrap themselves around the trolls. Do they wrap around Barag? Let's see. What con check do I? What's the DC? 17, right?
And then let me roll for so it'd be for 3 rounds.
Okay. So you see both of them. They just kind of move from left to right, like they're punch drunk. But you got both of them. But you feel this energy kind of like cascade right past you. You can almost feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up. But it didn't hit you with the effect. Woo! All right, so that is going to take your action.
For a bonus action, would I be able to command my beast, or would it be a full action? Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah.
All right. Next up, it was a good turn. Daedalus.
Okay. So we still got this guy standing behind us. So I'm gonna aim 2 at him and 1 at him.
All right.
So let's Eldritch Blast him. So this is for the first one, aimed towards the guy right there. This guy.
Okay. So
The guy we've been
he's prone.
Still.
No, he's prone still.
So it'd be at disadvantage.
Might not get.
But you got a hot hand tonight. So
Well, let's just take my chances then.
Do it.
So I'm gonna roll 2 at the same time. Let's see.
sure. What'd you roll?
Halfling luck for the other one.
So
It cancels that
So
one
we cancel out the one.
So you got a 20 for the first one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
God
so
bless halfling luck.
Oh, that was a nat 20?
Yeah, that was a nat 20.
That was
That
nat
wasn't.
So that's
the
double
modified.
damage for the first one.
Yeah.
So for the first one, I'm gonna do. Let's see here. That's a 9
Oh.
and a 5. So it's plus another 5.
All right.
Yeah. 19.
Oh my god.
So you take aim, you bring your hand up, and you release your Eldritch Blast as it kind of looks up at the ground, from the ground at you. It bares its teeth, and it essentially just takes apart its head with the energy and goes right out the backside of the troll and continues down the hill, down the decline, and you could literally see a hole where its head used to be, right out the backside.
Yes.
And it seems to be unresponsive, not moving.
That one is gone.
All right.
Bye.
So now I'm gonna. So I guess I'll aim the last.
That's how you warlock.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna aim the last two at this guy.
Go for it.
And this guy, I don't have to roll.
By the way.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, there he is. I was
He's
like, where's his name? He's in the corner.
He's behind us.
Powering.
Yeah.
That's only 12.
12. Unfortunately, that misses.
So last one. And that's 11 plus 8, so that one does it.
19. Yes, that does hit. Which one is that you're attacking?
Purple.
That one? Okay.
The purple one.
Go for it.
The one who tried to. Yeah, the one who dragged me under.
Payback.
So 10 plus 5, so that's
15. Nice.
15 damage.
Nice. Dude,
Trying
right.
it.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm gonna just move this way.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna move.
Well, he's gone, so now I have all the second
Alright.
space to work with.
Go for it. You're like a surgeon.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to be the trolls now. So, let's see here.
Oh, sweet. I don't have two of them to deal with now.
No. Gonna get 5, 10.
Aren't they?
They're
stunned.
They're stunned.
Oh, that's
For
right.
3
They
rounds.
are stunned.
So they're
For
gonna
3
stay
rounds.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, the first round right now.
Ew.
I know what I'm doing next turn.
So we just keep track of that and just like mark that off.
Yeah, so this is their first
round.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Kohl and Daedalus. So this one is going to take.
Daedalus.
Yeah, right there.
That's me.
Terra.
That's
Oh,
Terra.
Terra. I'm sorry. So we've got Kohl and Terra. So the first one is going to take a swipe at Kohl. 16. Does that hit you, Terra?
I don't think it does. Let me check. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Hold on. 19.
No.
Okay. Next, Kohl
Look
with
at
a slash.
that new armor.
Oh my
16.
God.
No.
Okay, and the last one at Kohl. 15. Alright, next one is Barag.
So I see him like miss all those, right?
Right.
I was like, bat 1,000 much.
He takes a little point of psychic damage. A vein in his head pop.
A teardrop just falls.
His lip quivering. Oh, okay, and the one that you're fighting, 10 misses.
Yay.
19
Yeah.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Last attack, 19 again. Alright, so we are going to do... So you get hit with one claw and one bite. As you can feel this almost like serrated teeth. It's more tearing. They're not really built for precision.
Yeah.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Add that to my non-healable stuff.
And 5 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Okay. Minus 5.
The funny thing is, he probably saw his crap tons.
Still have over 100 health. Still.
And 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so there was 9 before, and plus another 10, right?
Mhm.
So
19.
plus 19 of necrotic damage. So. Yeah, 90 health. I'm okay.
Oh my god.
Alright.
And as they attack, you actually do see that their wounds seem to be less severe. Those that were bleeding profusely seem to be... They're not 100%, but they do seem to have some sort of healing factor.
Okay, good to know, good to know.
Okay. Next up is going to be Kohl.
I'm going to disengage. There you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then turn back and aim at this one here and take 2 regular shots.
Go for it.
I'll just roll for both. No, this will be me here. Natural 20.
Oof.
And 17.
All right, both hit.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Gonna roll damage, double damage on the first one.
Should have done the violent shot.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that's happened once before.
It
A
has.
violent shot, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
1,000 dice.
So for that first attack, the nat 20, it's gonna be 17 total.
Okay, that's the purple one.
That's
Okay.
that one there.
And what'd you say that was?
17.
17.
And then the regular attack that hit is going to be an additional 7 on the same one. And that will end my turn.
Damn. All right, guys, you guys are killing it right now. All right. So as you level off your pistols and take 2 shots, one of them gets it in the jugular, and you see it's both of its huge meaty claws go up to its throat, trying to stop the bleeding. As you see just this gush of green blood just covering its chest. You hear it. You think you see fear in its eyes.
Oh, and I forgot to mention I was action surging. That's why I took. I
figured.
and
I figured.
attacked,
Yeah. Fighters.
Yeah.
All right. Barag, you're up.
Oh, sweet. So what do I have to roll for the concentration? For the Thunderous Smite? What do I have to roll?
You have to roll a concentration check, and concentration checks are... Hold on.
Because he attacked me, so...
Yeah. Well, he has to do damage to you, so it's 10 plus half the damage that you take. So what damage did you take that last round?
I took like, what?
In total.
In total?
Not total. I'm sorry. You got hit twice, right?
Yeah.
So what's the damage on the first strike? If you look at your health sheet.
Oh yeah. Let me check my history on my calculator real quick. That would have been... I took 19...
So we'll say 9 plus 10.
Yeah.
So 19 is the first concentration check
Okay.
to beat.
Okay. So total 19, so...
That's a tall order.
Yeah, it is. That's a really tall order. Yeah, I should just cast it again. It's a bonus action, so... Do I add anything to
Yes,
that?
you do. On your concentration checks. Hold on. I'll tell you right now.
Roger that.
You're a paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's on your sheet too. It should be on the second sheet, not on your first sheet, but your second sheet.
Oh. I never wrote it down. Fetch monkeys. Let me check under Paladin real quick. Sorry for the interruption.
That's alright.
Let's see.
Constitution.
Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check. Oh, good thing that's maxed out.
Right.
So do I add the mod, right?
Yeah, your mod.
So 19 exactly.
Alright, so you made concentration on the first attack. So what was the second, the damage for the second attack?
So the second attack was... I think it was only a total of 10.
10 total?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Second attack, because I was at 124 and then I went
so
down.
15 is the total that you have to beat on that second one, on the second concentration check.
Come on. Inspiration for the 2.
Alright.
Down the line, last inspiration now.
Sure.
Oh yeah, natural 16.
Alright, so you manage to maintain your spell as you get hit, but it is now your turn, and you still have Thunderous Smite up.
Yes! Exactly what I needed. Okay, so...
Yeah, it's 1 minute for Thunderous Smite. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
It's a long time.
take a swing at him.
I'm going to attack and extra attack the one in front of me again. The same.
The one doing necrotic damage on you?
Yeah, the one that
Okay.
keeps attacking me.
Alright.
So I'm going to attack him again. Come on, give me a nat 20, please.
Oh, man.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20 on this right now. Ah, well, I'll take that. 15 plus 9.
That's a hit.
Yeah. I'll take what I can get. So 1d8 plus 2.
2d6 for your
Yeah.
Thunderous Smite.
Yay. Oh, so I'll take that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage total.
Wow.
And that was only for my first attack, so I will roll my second one now.
Go for it.
Uh, 17.
That hit. Does that hit? Hold on. That does hit. 11.
13.
13.
Plus my sword smart.
Gotcha.
There we go.
So,
And,
again, you hear as Barag takes another chunk, you hear a huge explosion. Well done. Is that going to end your turn?
bonus actions. To use that, I will take a. How many potions do I have? What do I have? Oh, I will take just a regular potion, which I think is what, 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
I
Just
believe.
the regular potion is it's 2d4 plus 2 for common.
Common.
Yeah,
So
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So as you've hit twice with Thunderous Smite, you can see that the trolls themselves probably have never encountered, between Kohl's pistols firing off and your Thunderous Smite, it seems like they're taken aback, and that's all I'll say for now. But is that going to end your turn?
Yes. That
All right.
will end my turn. They better be scared.
They look a little weak-kneed right now, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Terra, you're up.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my dual attack, but the first one I'm actually gonna use to activate my Alchemy mode. And
So you take 1 point of damage
yeah.
from the cut. Gotcha.
and as usual, I'm gonna smear it across my face.
Nice.
But I'm gonna look at the troll that hit my beautiful little reptile.
Sure.
And look at it. You do not ever hit my child. You're fucking dead. And with the other one, I kind of swirl it in my hand, and I'm gonna attack him with my Frostbrand.
Go for it. Ooh, that hits. And roll that damage.
And who's in... Damn it! Damn you, Cole!
These guys are ranged, man. They don't want to get
Damn
in
you!
melee.
They don't want to be melee.
Especially me, I'm like super squishy over here. I have the lowest armor class.
Daedalus, there's no excuse. I need that double damage.
Staying alive is always a good excuse.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive. 19.
Oh my
I
god.
was going to ask that guy, how do you get your
His
voice?
theme
That's the
song.
name of this episode.
Yes!
You gotta put the staying alive.
I will.
It's his theme
24.
song.
Take an inspiration.
I'm always wondering how he gets his voice that high.
Hey, man. Gibbs. That's how they do.
Falsetto.
What was the damage on that?
24.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Just destroying over here.
I'm gonna make that though. Every time Daedalus has an attack, it's gonna be yeah.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
That's gonna be your new text message ringtone.
Oh no.
Daedalus. It'll be yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
Alright, so is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so your frostbrand dagger sticks deep into this troll's flesh. You could see the ice start to crystallize its greenish blood. Next up is going to be Daedalus.
Take it, boy.
So I'm gonna aim all the Eldritch Blast right at him.
Ooh, which one? Who's him? The purple one?
Yeah, purple one.
Go for it. That's the one that Terra's attacking, yes?
Yes.
Alright, go for it.
So, first one.
Do you say anything as you attack?
Say it. Say it.
I'll give you inspiration if you do. No? Inspiration if you do?
Yes.
How many do you
I
have?
have like 2. So,
Yeah, you could get another one.
I would do.
Max of 3.
so it's 16 plus the 8.
That's a hit.
So then, no, 4 plus 8 does not hit.
It does not hit, unfortunately. It's that second shot goes wide.
And another 4 plus 8. So,
Again.
So just that.
Just the first one. So go ahead and roll damage on that first Eldritch Blast.
See, 3 plus 5, so 8.
8 damage.
8 damage. And just to kind of meet you in the middle, I will form it into words that say yeah, and I'll shoot it at
Take the inspiration.
Easy.
Oh man.
This is on recording. So
Super
I
psychic
can-
damage, man.
Love
Super
it.
psychic.
Just like words in the form of a weapon.
Okay, next up, it is their turn, and
The pen is mightier than the sword.
again, you see these trolls are healing before your very eyes. All right, so we've got Terra and Kohl disengaged. This is the last round for the stun for those other two. So we've got one attack on Barag, so let's do that first. Damn. 12.
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Why do I bother? 14.
Nope.
So all 3 times. How do you want to dodge or parry this? Do you want to use your sword to parry? Do you want to use your shield?
Little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
All right. So expertly, like the fighter he is, Barag is holding his own, but he is surrounded. Luckily, two are stunned. But let's see. We've got Terra. 18.
Nope.
14.
Nope.
Finally. 22.
Yep.
Alright, so that last one was a bite. You're going to take some piercing damage.
Now I'll use my uncanny dodge.
So that is...
I will, No, wait, never mind. I can't. Not within my... I can't.
So you take 13 points, cut in half. So that is 6. We'll say 6. As
I'm
it takes...
still at over 100.
As it takes a little bit out of your shoulder. And that is actually going to end their turn. So...
Yeah.
And now you are going to have a bigger problem this next round. Though.
Yeah. So they're done being stunned, correct? Or they're
On
stunned
the next one.
at the start of their next turn. They will
Yep.
not. They're still stunned currently.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Alright, next up is Kohl.
Good to know.
Remember, anything in the dark green is difficult
Rough
terrain. Rough terrain, yeah.
So I can only move half.
Yes.
Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit here. So I get 5, 10, here, I believe. So, okay. I'm gonna, so I can dash, right?
If you want to dash,
Can I get normal movement?
you would get normal movement. Yes, in the rough if you want to stay in the rough terrain.
Not. Okay. And I'm going to take one shot at this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it a violent shot.
Okay.
So it's going to be with 1 grit point. So, actually, I'm going to get a violent shot with 2 grit points. So it's going to be...
What's that misfire go to?
It actually... It's not on this version of the... Oh wait, yeah it is. So it's going to go to 5. Misfire.
Go for it.
It's +2
Yeah.
per point.
Mm-hmm.
And its base is 1.
So you take aim at the most vulnerable spot on this troll. The balls.
Dun, dun, dun.
29.
All right.
So
That's a hit.
That's going to be
Ouch.
He says it so casually too.
Yeah.
29.
29.
Don't worry.
Don't let him see you sweat. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so it's 12. So it's 19 damage total.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's like somewhere in the middle.
It's okay. 19.
God, this is gonna be my new ringtone.
All right. So is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well done. As you hit it in a very very vulnerable spot. You see green blood kind of splash. Next up is going to be Barag.
Okay.
At the top of the order.
Alright. So if I move in between these 2 trolls, I won't break melee with
You
this
won't break
guy.
melee.
Okay.
Right.
So... It's risky. Because I'm not within melee of this one, right? This guy.
Currently, no, you are not.
So I will move in between the 2 guys, and I'm gonna take my first attack on the one that's stunned still.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you, since it's stunned, I do get advantage, right?
You do get advantage.
Okay.
On your attack.
Perfect. So I will roll for that.
So the first attack is on the stun troll.
Yes,
Okay,
on the
go ahead
stun
and roll.
troll. And since I didn't take any damage, I don't have to roll for concentration, do I?
No, you don't. It's Thunder Smite is up. Yeah.
Yes. Come on. Alright, I'll take that. 17. Natural.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Perfect. Really hoping for a natural 20 again.
I bet you are.
I'm wishing right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Total damage for the first attack on the stun
On the stun troll. Okay.
Yeah. And then I will attack the troll that has been giving me trouble on my left.
Okay. Go for it.
Natural 18.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Oh, did you roll? You rolled Thunder Smite on the first one, the stunned one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The stun one was my
Just want to make
smite.
sure.
Yeah, on the stun
Okay.
one. 12.
12.
Damage on the one on my left.
Jesus. All right. So you've got a troll on the left and the troll on the right, and quickly with your sword, you use it like a surgeon and a scalpel. You hit the first one, and you hear, and then you hit the second one. It's looking pretty hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
That's gonna end your turn.
I will use my bonus action to take a greater healing potion this time.
Okay, that's 44 plus 4.
Sweet.
Alright, next up is going to be Terra.
I'm gonna use my dual attack and actually I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
15.
Okay.
On this troll here.
Look at you using ranger spells.
So let me go ahead and get that for you. Right here.
This is gonna
I
get
think he's
interesting.
gonna be getting advantage on his saving. I think because he's a large creature, correct?
Well, we'll find out. It's the first time you've used it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ensnaring Strike, it's a bonus action to cast, so it's a spell. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, before this spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. So it's a strength save, or they're restrained until the spell ends. A large or larger has advantage on the saving throw, so yes, you are right. And when they're restrained by the spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turn. Alright, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Which one are you using?
The purple one.
Ah, they're right in front of you.
As you see Terra kind of concentrating on this troll, you see little buds of plants start to kind of form at the troll's feet. What'd you roll?
19.
19? Alright, that's a hit. So good, let me... Natural 19. Yeah, so it did make the save. So it's not restrained by the vines, but you see these mass of vines kind of wrap itself around the troll's legs, but he manages to shake off the effects. So go ahead and roll your damage for your dagger.
When you hit a creature that is... Oh, surprised. Never mind, he's not surprised.
Nope.
Oh. Dealing 2d4 the weapon deals 2d4 piercing damage, 2d4 fire damage. Okay, so I need 2 more. I think. Yeah. I need 2 more. Oh, Jesus, hold on. 2d4 piercing damage, and then another 2d4 fire damage.
Yes. Yeah. The dagger's awesome.
Whoa.
What's
That noise! Holy crap.
7,
Unless you
10,
rolled.
Rogues.
15,
Yeah.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
That's on the purple one? Yes.
25. 25.
Oh my goodness. Alright. 25 on the nose?
25 on the nose.
Oh, snap.
Alright.
I already know what that means.
Describe your moment of victory.
So I'm gonna see where that wound is. That
Where Kohl
shot. And I'm just gonna...
It's in the nethers.
Oh, I don't care.
Alright.
Who cares?
Alright.
And I'm just gonna basically slice right down the middle. And on the other end I'm gonna say, told you not to fuck with my baby.
Alright. So you see Terra, along in tandem with Kohl, take down this giant troll as it falls down, a quivering mass of flesh. That's a good turn.
I didn't mean to hit him there.
Alright, Daedalus.
Basically I'm showered in troll blood.
Yeah. Is that going to end your turn? You want to take any movement? Or?
I will take my movement.
Yeah, guess what you have now? You finally have your melee.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because someone...
Alright, go for it.
So I'm gonna move. I have limited movement because I'm out in the green, right?
Right, so you are
So I'm gonna move.
at half movement.
So can I move here though?
So basically each square is 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Okay, so can I move here though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I guess about there. Yeah,
So you'll be just on the path.
Yeah, just on the path.
Okay.
And I'm gonna split up the 3 Eldritch Blasts and do 1 for each of them.
Ooh, nice. Go
And
for
then I
it.
think you get advantage still because it's not their turn on these 2.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still stunned? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna go for the one on the left.
The deep is awesome.
Yeah.
Just to make it easy, the one on the left, and I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay, go for it.
So
First one, just regular attack. As you take aim, it's the one that Barag's been working on.
6 plus 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No,
14. Hold on.
that doesn't hit him.
Hold on.
Just maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not. Barag, you see a strobe of Eldritch energy just kind of whiz right over your shoulder, but missed the troll. Go ahead and take your second attack with advantage, because it's a stunned opponent.
This one's cocked. See, 8 and 7. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 8 plus 7 is 15.
So count
That's
the 8.
So yes, 8 plus 8. So 16 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage for the second one.
Okay. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 damage.
12 damage. Right.
And then last one.
Come on, not 20 it, baby. Not 20 it.
Close.
No.
It was
15.
close.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
15 plus 8. So that hits. And I'm gonna 5 plus 5, so 10 damage on that one.
Alright.
Booyah.
Nice.
And so ends my turn.
Nice.
Alright. Excellent.
Daedalus, why do you have to show off like that? With
Alright,
those
next
Eldritch
is the
blasts?
troll.
Right.
So the one that you just hit with an Eldritch Blast, it looks at you and it goes as the wound completely seals. And this one, and this one gets a little health back as well. So we've got
Did it disengage for me, or did it?
Oh,
So I get an attack of
yeah, you get an
opportunity?
attack of opportunity. Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Good call. Good paying attention.
21.
21. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is it? So I would use my acrobat dagger, so it would be just like I'm regular attack.
Regular attack.
Hee-hee.
Without sneak attack damage.
Yeah. It's not a sneak attack.
What the heck?
Not sneak
Ridiculous. I'm like, wait. It's just a normal attack. Making my head hurt.
6. Okay, 6, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22.
22. And you're adding your dexterity mods
Yes.
on it, right? Okay, 22.
My
22
God.
plus the plus 1 on my dagger.
Okay, so your dagger sinks deep as you cut its Achilles tendon and limps over to Kohl and Daedalus, looking over its shoulder at you.
I'm just gonna point my dagger out just like this as it's walking. Insult to injury.
So this one is going to move here.
No.
Yep.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
So
Dang.
Question is using attack.
22.
Yeah.
Terra. 16.
Nope.
And the last one is 15. So it hits
Oh.
with a slash.
You can use protection. You have to roll disadvantage on that 22. Because I have my shield.
Nat 20.
Ah.
But it takes the lower of the two, so.
Yeah.
So that was just a slash attack. Wow. So so you take 13 points of slashing damage.
With my uncanny dodge, that'd be 6.
Okay. And then you're also going to take necrotic damage.
And then that cancels out because I have that armor.
It's half damage.
It's half. Yeah, but I don't take the necrotic. It's staying there or whatever.
No,
Right.
you take
Oh yeah.
half
No.
damage.
Oh okay. Yeah. You're right.
So
Still affects you.
right. So you would normally take 5 points of necrotic damage, but it's down to 2 because of your armor,
Ooh.
your new G'd out armor that you got from the Omnium Continuum before you burned that bridge. So
Before.
I burn that. Yeah.
flame on. All right. So
Why not?
now we've got Barag.
We finally have a dupe. Let's just burn that bridge.
So 9 does not hit, obviously. 11 does not hit. The bite. 13 does not hit. So all 3 times this troll is swinging and missing, as you are with your shield, or you're parrying with your sword.
All I want to do is just go whoop whoop whoop.
Nice. Look. You didn't multi-class into monk. All right. So now we've got
Just want to like sidestep every blow.
Kohl. 10. 13.
No.
All right, Daedalus, the bite is yours, sir. 13.
Guys,
I want to throw this dice.
13 is it
Right at
because
the-
they don't have any major armor.
Oh, it does hit. Okay. All right. So.
Yeah, you just made it.
All right. So.
Well, not ready yet. It succeeded on one.
Yeah. So.
You're not supposed to.
Hey, gotta celebrate.
You take. You take 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you also take 4 points of poison damage as you feel. It's almost like a needle, a hypodermic needle. You just feel something foreign introduced into your body. It instantly makes you feel sick, feel ill, makes you kind of weak in the knees, and not in a good way. So you're going to be at disadvantage for all of your attacks and saves for 1 minute. You are now considered poisoned, so if you can just throw this around Daedalus Hartwell for 10 rounds. All right, and that is actually going to end their turn. So, Kohl.
Okay. I am going to disengage. Run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. And end my turn.
All right. Barag, you're up.
Sweet. So I did I take damage? No, I don't.
You did not take
I did not
damage.
take damage, correct?
I
Okay.
missed all 3 times.
Oh, okay. Oh, that works. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Sweet. So I will. I'm gonna hit the one in front of me, the one that I've been hitting quite a bit, and so yeah, I'm gonna hit him first, and then I'm gonna attack the one behind me afterwards.
Go for it.
Come on, natural 20, come through for me. No. So 18.
18 does hit.
Damage.
Nice.
Destroyed it.
All right.
Booyah. And I'm gonna roll for my second attack on the one behind me now.
Okay.
Halfling luck.
Thank you. Right, what am I doing? Change it.
Remember, you only get 1 reaction per turn. So that. Okay.
Natural 20. That works. Oh, yes.
Don't you wish that was a thunderous smite?
Yeah,
Oh,
I really wish that was
man.
a thunderous smite right now. Oh, so bad. I wish that was my thunderous smite. Oh, that works. So 8, 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage total.
Holy moly. Nice.
8 and a 6, can't beat it.
Your sword sinks deep. It not only hits bone, you feel it break through bone as you see its wrist kind of fall at an odd angle. That's gonna end your turn.
Yes, that'll end my turn.
Terra, you're up.
Okay. I'm just prepping my dice. So,
You gotta hit first.
I'm gonna go for the troll that's looking kind of beat up by Barag first. Natural 17.
Okay. That's a hit.
And then I'm actually going to roll for the second one. And I'll also go for that one if it's not down. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait.
Well, do that. We'll do the health first.
Yeah, we'll do the health
So
first.
go ahead
Okay.
and roll
That
the damage
means-
on the first attack. Oh, we don't know that.
Hopefully. Yeah.
6,
Oh,
10,
lordy lord.
15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28.
He's like, crap.
Thank you for being there, Barag.
You're welcome.
That extra dice.
So that dagger goes in deep. And you almost have a hard time pulling it out as the Frostbrand dagger starts to freeze.
That's my acrobat dagger.
Oh, your acrobat dagger. So go ahead and roll your second attack.
18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damn.
I think this one has an extra d6. Plus 2, so 8, 10.
Don't forget, if it's your offhand, you don't add your
Yes.
dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Shoot. Man. She rolled all high numbers. Except for like 2.
12, 17, 20.
Alright.
Here it comes.
Describe your moment of victory. It's 2 that you've taken out.
Another one bites
Yeah.
How do you do it?
So, I'm gonna go for that wrist.
Oh yeah, the one that Barag
Yeah,
kind of broke with his sword.
and I'm just
Slice and
gonna
dice.
cut it clean off with the acrobat dagger, and then simultaneously stab, like by the temple.
So
his
you
head.
see Terra High Hill. As soon as you finish your attack, Barag, you see this troll look at its wrist, and it's and then Terra goes faster than your mind can comprehend, and it falls completely off his wrist, and he goes and then she finally kills it. Well done. So take that off the board. I spent so much time painting that. Alright, so is that gonna end your turn? You get a third attack, right? You got your main, your offhand,
and then I have my bonus.
your bonus.
Would disengaging technically?
If you want to disengage as a bonus, you can.
I'll let Barag handle this one, so I'm gonna disengage.
Thanks.
And go. Daedalus, don't punk out at me.
Oh, you're asking for the impossible.
Yeah, I was about to say, you done goofed.
I can already tell you, you've made a mistake. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
alright. Speaking of which, yeah, it's Daedalus.
You're hip.
Okay, so I'm gonna look over at Terra and be like, normally I would run, but you only for this one, and I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Woo! Yay! All
At
right.
least I have one more point of armor to me.
Nice. And is that gonna end your turn?
Well, there's nothing I can do beyond that, so.
Yep. Takes an action. All
When
right.
he does that, I'm gonna say, "Yay!"
Oh man. All right. So it's actually the troll's turn. And again, the ones that are still up, I believe there are 2 left, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see their wounds heal a little bit. One of them has a lot of health. Hasn't been hit in a while, so. Alright. Oh, crap. Terra. First one, slash.
No.
15.
Nope.
Terra? 9.
Nope.
Daedalus? Natural 1.
Oh. So what he does?
Oh my god. So
what happens to you?
I'll say this. I'll say he's got to make a dex save of 16. As Terra is so small and nimble, he's kind of tripped up, and he may be prone. And he is prone. He's knocked himself prone with a critical fail. All right. So and then one is engaged with Barag. So we've got 19.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Nope.
9. So 1. That is a 10 points of slashing damage.
So I have to roll a 10 to be... Wait, what do I have to roll for my concentration then?
Oh yeah, it's 15.
15.
And it's your con
Oh, okay.
to maintain your concentration.
Oh yeah, natural 18.
Alright, so you are able to keep up your thunderous smite as you take those claws right across your neck. But that is actually going to end their turn.
Yay.
Kohl, you're up.
Okay, I am going to simply reload my main hand weapon and end my turn.
Alright. No movement?
No movement.
Alright, Barag, you're up.
Okay, so... Alright. You know what? I'm gonna bring him back.
Alright. The one that you used earlier?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back. Come on. Roll that nat 20 for me. Nope. Not a nat 20, but 13 plus 9, so...
Yeah, that's a hit. 22.
Booyah.
So we're going to roll damage with Thunderous Smite.
Yay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage for the first one.
Alright,
Rolling for my second attack now.
go for it.
16 plus 9, so yeah.
Alright, 25. That's a hit.
Here comes the damage. So 14
14.
damage. Yeah.
Alright. Man, you did 30 points of damage in that one round. So
Yes.
as you hit it twice, you cut deep, but that first one with the Thunderous Smite, as you hit it, you see it kind of recoil, and as you hit it with the second one, it almost looks like it's trying to backtrack away from you, as you're almost trying to have to chase it now to hit it.
Ooh, yes.
So that's going to end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, next up, Terra.
I'm gonna use my dual wield again. And let me go ahead and roll. That's gonna be for the guy in front of Daedalus and myself.
Go for it.
Inspiration for that might desert.
Alright, so you're down to 1 inspiration now? Oh no, I gave you 1 earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're down to 2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't use halfling luck, huh?
Nope. You can't get double advantage.
Yeah. 1.
1? Alright.
So let me roll for the second one. You fucking kidding me?
Well, you can use it on that.
Oh, can I use it on my second attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so halfling luck.
You can use it on any attack.
Unless you use an inspiration.
Unless you've used the reaction that turn.
Yeah.
17?
17 does hit. Just barely, but it does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Melee.
Then Daedalus is a melee.
So you do get sneak attack. Yep.
Cool. I'll get my other 4.
Hey, man. Cock that.
Which one?
The D4.
Oh. Could have been 2.
What's your damage for roll?
12, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Wow. That is insane.
Freaking house
I
thing.
could have had more though.
Second end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daedalus!
Well, since
Daedalus!
Come on, say it.
Since I'm stuck in melee range, there isn't much I can shoot at him without suffering disadvantage.
Punch him in the knee.
So
I mean, you'd be at disadvantage, but you can do it.
I'm not gonna take that risk. I'm just gonna drag out my dagger and just stab.
Go for it.
Stab.
So let's see, that's +4 attack bonus, right? Yeah, that's what it says here. That adds to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus your proficiency. So it's your dex plus your proficiency. So what's your dexterity at right now?
The modifier +1.
Plus 1. So it'd be 1 plus your modifier plus your roll. Because you're proficient in daggers.
Okay. So
As a warlock.
So basically it's +5 to the roll.
Mm-hmm.
No, 6 + 5 doesn't make it.
Alright. That's gonna end your turn?
Yes, that's gonna happen.
He says that like he's been defeated.
Yes.
Alright, so the trolls. Alright, so one fighting Barag is going to take the disengage action. And he's running back towards the hill, the decline.
Oh, okay.
He's headed
So
that way, yep.
this way.
How many?
Okay.
Max movement for him.
So what? 30.
So 35.
35.
No, 30, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I think the other one is also going to take disengage and run as well. But he is actually going to run into the rough
Yes,
terrain.
okay,
right,
so-
basically 15 feet away. You see them all kind of looking over their shoulder as they're running. Little fear in their troll eyes as they seen you just lay waste to the other trolls and their company.
Bye.
So what do you guys do?
Are we still
I say
And-
I'm gonna
initiative
gonna-
order for attack?
I mean, you can pursue, sure.
actually yell to the rest of the group.
I'll pursue.
Let's book it! Like, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, they're going the direction we need to go.
Am I next
Just so you know.
in combat?
You would be next in combat. Yes.
Okay. So as I see them both take off, I just raise a pistol on each side and take 2 winging shots, 1 on each.
Do it! Yes.
Go for it.
Alright, so it's
Grit points are flying tonight.
yeah, I gained 1 back or 2 back off of the natural 20s.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is the first one. That's gonna be it'd be that guy, and it's gonna be a 24.
That's a hit.
And second one
And Kohl. Just destroying it.
is gonna be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit. So strength save, yes.
Yeah. strength
What's
save,
the DC on that?
17. So they'll each get that.
1 fail. 2 fail.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and describe it to me?
So
you going kneecaps? You going ankles?
I'm gonna go. The kneecaps have worked well for me. I'm going kneecaps,
All right.
and I'm just gonna track them as they break because I was aiming for this one over here, and as they break, I just move my arm and I just track both of their knees, and just as they get right beside me, as they kind of are, I just let loose.
I would say it would be like Kohl cool if you didn't even look up. You just
yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So both of them fall hard onto the ground, and they're just clambering in bone and dirt, trying to get away as quickly as possible, but failing.
And I'm gonna roll normal damage for those.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
It's gonna be a
Freaking
9
awesome.
on this one,
Okay.
and then on the other one, it's gonna be also a 9.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And as he does, I'm gonna be never mind.
Next time, you want to take any movement?
Statement.
No.
All right. Barag, you're up.
So I'm gonna take. So that's difficult terrain I'm in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like, I can only take. So that takes me out of difficult terrain now. So I still got what, 20 feet of movement. Yeah, that'll take me. Right.
Yeah. Basically, any square of difficult terrain counts as 10 instead of 5. So.
Okay. Cool. So all right. So that pulled me up right next to him. It's not 20. So I pull up right next to him, and I'm going to attack.
All right. He is prone.
Sweet.
So you get advantage on your attack. So go ahead.
Thunder smite.
So that smile. That 1 in a million smile.
Go ahead. Ah, no, not 20. Dang it. But natural 17.
17 hits.
Yeah.
Well, 20 whatever.
Yeah. Probably 30.
Plus your million that you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Jesus.
So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Poor trolls.
Yeah.
Hitting them boys down!
Yeah, totally.
They're gonna be crawling away.
Essentially, they are trying to crawl away. Yeah, absolutely they are.
Alright, I'm gonna take my second attack now. Rolling with advantage. Ah, yeah, natural 15 plus my 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll roll for that.
24.
Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. On the same draw.
It's looking rough. Alright. Second in your turn?
Yes, of course it shall.
Alright. Next up is going to be Terra.
Right behind him.
Nice.
So I'm going to use my dual wield, and then I'll use my bonus action to do a third attack.
Okay.
20.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna just roll for all 3.
Okay.
Okay. 16.
That is a hit.
Oh shoot. We're gonna switch it up though. That was too close. 24.
That's a hit. So all 3 hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
And then I don't get my.
You don't get sneak attack because there's nobody by him. You went off.
Yeah.
You went off
yeah.
to the one that veered to the right, and everybody else is on the one that veered to the left. Did you roll advantage on your attacks?
No, you did not.
I did not.
You get advantage on all of those attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read.
So roll 3 times, and if you roll a 20, so the first one.
Well, that was a natural 1, so.
Okay.
Natural 20.
So your second attack is double dice.
Woo! Dang.
An 18.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll damage for the first one. It's normal without sneak attack. So go ahead and roll damage.
Against my acrobat dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad someone wasn't within melee range.
Yeah, that's alright. It's
yeah.
no biggie.
That's still gonna be double on the second one. That's insane.
12, 16, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. For the first one.
You completely sever one of its legs as it's now just crawling for all it's worth.
And so I have double on the second one?
Yeah, double the damage line on the second one.
You're gonna need help, aren't you? What do you need?
No. I'm not gonna need help. I'm gonna be
You
good.
sure you got enough dice?
I just don't have this because of obviously.
No, man.
I hate math sometimes, but I love it too. 10.
Alright, you said 10?
10.
You said 10?
Yeah.
Alright, That's all. That's all you
That's done.
You really needed only 4 more points.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. So as Terra is chasing down this troll, she takes both daggers, and you hear her go, "Ah!" and it ceases to move. It's just now she's just little chunks of troll rolling down the hill. That's gonna end your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Daedalus.
Okay, so I'm still poisoned.
Poor venom troll.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
venom
just
troll.
So yeah,
That's
you
why
get
you're getting
disadvantage on your attacks.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But I'm gonna completely forego that and cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh. All right.
So no rolling for me.
Yes.
And he has to roll against my 16.
That's what does he have to roll against? Is it a con for Toll the
I
Dead?
think it was a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Oh
Let me
yeah.
check.
He's not very wise.
Yep, wisdom check.
-1 on the wisdom.
Oh, none the wiser.
What's the DC on that?
DC 16.
Believe it or not, he rolled a natural 17.
Oh.
But it's only half damage, I believe, right? Or
No. He has, if he makes a saving throw, he takes nothing.
Nothing. Okay. All right. So yeah, you cast your spell of Toll the Dead. Unfortunately, he makes a save. He seems like he's in survival mode right now. He's just trying to get away. But is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Next up is the troll.
You think that would make him less wise because he's like all frantic. It's like he's making.
No.
He was less wise at a -1.
He gets some health back as your knee shot, Kohl. The wound starts to close as he is scrambling a little bit faster. He takes half his movement to go up, and he's going to disengage.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to move 15 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Yeah. So that is actually going to end his turn. Next up is going to be Kohl.
Yeah, it's
So-
gonna get away.
Just walk behind Barag, past him. Let's go. And raise my pistols and do. See, I have 1 grit point left, so I'm gonna do.
Oh my.
His knee healed. I can shoot at it. It's still there to shoot at. Go for it. So I take the winging shot, and then I would love to do a violent shot after that, but I'm out of grit points, so I'm gonna do the winging shot, and then
Well, you may get a 20 on the winging shot, so why don't you go and roll the
true.
winging shot first?
This is true.
Do it. Get that at 20.
Not a nat 20.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was super close.
What I think I'm gonna do though is with the offhand do a sniper shot.
All right,
or
so-
sharpshooter.
All right, so let me go ahead and do the save for the winging shot. Right, it's a
Okay.
strength save of 16. Yes,
17.
17. I suck. So again, you take aim at the knee, the freshly healed knee, and you're like, let me correct this. And again, he hits the ground hard. He's looking back over his shoulder. You see desperation as he's trying to cling to whatever last vestiges of life he has. He's now on all fours, and he's just trying to get away from the 4 of you as quickly as he can, to no avail.
So the winging shot is gonna be 8 damage.
Mhm.
And then I'm just gonna zero in on him with that offhand now that he's fallen. And this is gonna be a disadvantage because he's prone.
Yes.
But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be a sniper shot or sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
So it's gonna be. I have a plus. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be +7 after I take off the 5. So let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be 15. It's gonna be 8 + 7, so 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, that is... just makes it.
Okay. Alright. So then that's gonna be D8 plus 15, so it's gonna be 17 damage.
Whoa.
Describe your moment of victory.
I'm zeroing in on him, and right as you said he takes that look back at me, I just let it off at his head.
All right, and you see the bullet. It's almost like slow motion, like in the movie Wanted. You see that bullet just go right through his eye and just completely annihilates the back of his head as it falls limply.
So I take a few steps forward, and I just kind of look at him to make sure he's not regenerating. And I just turn around and start reloading my weapons.
Well done.
Booyah.
Yeah.
Really.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I call over Nox, and who is poisoned right now?
Daedalus.
Daedalus Hartwell.
Okay, give me 1 second. I think I got something for you.
Nah, don't worry. I got this. Don't worry, Terra. And so I walk over to him and I spend 5 of my pool points. So I spend 5 and I lay my hands on him. Daedalus, my friend, and I just say a few words and.
So you see, you hear Barag say a small prayer to Hestia as he lays his, and it's unusual because it kind of reminds you of when Talvis was here, and you can feel kind of like that energy, that same sort of divine energy kind of course through your body as the poison almost forcibly is ejected from your body through the pores of your skin, through your mouth, basically every orifice. Every orifice.
That must have felt lovely.
Oh, let's create some distance here.
I was about to say, as that happens, I take 1 step back. Yeah, I'm good.
Like you're the one that cured him, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I cured you. No, I'm gonna back off a little bit.
I'm actually gonna.
I take a few breaths though. Then I.
Yeah, you feel much better.
Thank you, Barag.
Hi. I know I was ailed with it earlier, and it was not so fun. So I'm glad to be of assistance.
I'm gonna take out one of my good berries from my pouch and feed one to Nox.
Okay.
But also give her a healing potion. How bad is she? She's not too bad, but I'll give her a common.
Okay, so that's 2d4 plus 2.
I'm just gonna feel for Griffin. Are you up there? Are you okay?
He's tucked underneath your hood.
Just gonna just like slide a piece of jerky.
You just see a small simian hand come out from your hood and then go retract back in.
Not just pat my head
into the safety of your sure.
So he's been in there the entire time, and he somehow survived.
Yeah.
Nothing hit him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yep.
You didn't get hit all that much.
No, not really.
I was rolling really bad there. So what are you guys doing?
To 9.
I whip my blanket out of my pack and I just wander over. Whoops, sorry, bro. I just wander over to that hole I had made and I just lay back down in it.
Sure.
Thank you for picking me up.
Knocked
me back up.
I don't know if this is such a good idea. Maybe we should get across this place. Then we can take a nap.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. There's not going to be much hospitable terrain for nap down there.
Let me just say that there is a troll death farm. We just saw trolls regenerate. I don't want to see anything else coming out.
So we have to go through there, I hope you know.
Yes.
So we either sleep here or sleep amongst...
We're going through it. We're going through it.
Yeah, but you gotta...
I think it's a risk either way. We're sapped of energy. We can risk going through there, sapped of energy, or we can risk staying here and waking up to more trolls in the morning.
Either way, I think we got rid of most of them. While there's none here, let's just get across this thing and get the hell out of here.
Alright. I guess we can...
Or we can use Barag logic, which has always got us into trouble.
I held the line back there, I hope you know. I just want to clarify on this. You guys were like, oh yeah, let me deal with these 2 let me deal with these 3.
Yeah, in all fairness, I should have given you an inspiration when you started digging holes. So let me go ahead and give you an inspiration right now.
Alright, I'll take that.
Alright, so you guys start heading into the decline, into the valley.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
as you guys, it actually gets much darker as you climb, as you descend into this valley. Broken bits of bone, even on the trail, crunch under your feet. You get movement every once in a while from a dismembered hand or a foot that is walking around in a circle with no body to accompany it. Need everybody to make a perception roll.
12.
19.
17.
Halfling luck. Natural 17.
Okay. So, who rolled?
I rolled a 17.
Okay, so 3 of you saw it. Kohl, you didn't see it. You rolled a 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kohl, you didn't see it, but Barag, Terra, Daedalus, you see as you are walking into the deepest part of this valley. You notice little bits of illumination, what could only be troll eyes, leering back at you from underneath piles of bone. You see clawed hands kind of separate the bone, and now you see it as they kind of lift themselves out, and as you are walking down, you see 1, then you see 3, and then you see 5, but none of them get on the on the pathway. They are all standing alongside the left and the right of the pathway as all of you are walking down the path. But they don't make a move, but they watch you pass as you are walking between 2 columns of trolls 12 to 18 feet. They are showing you the respect due after the display you put up on the top of the head.
Like, nah, we don't know one part of that.
And they allow you to pass.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Nope.
So you guys get to the other side. It's a little cooler, and you're a little further away from the ocean. It's about an hour to get through the troll farms. In that hour, you see trolls, and you see them not move a muscle as you walk by. So what do you guys do? You guys are now coming to a wooded area now. It's not as coastal as prior to the troll farms, but you are now in a wooded area. It is still night.
So we're pretty. We've got some good distance away from the troll farm. So
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
I would say you're right on the other side of the troll farm. Decide what you want to do with that.
all right, now is the time for nap.
Yeah, in the words of Talvis, nap time.
All right. So I believe you took the first watch
Yes.
when all hell broke loose, right?
Yeah, I did.
Who's taking watch 2? Kohl? Okay.
Who wanted to take a nap?
Yeah. So anything else anybody want to do prior to... Now, if all of you rest right now, I mean, with the exception of taking your watch, you get a full rest. Make you aware.
Yeah.
So, anybody want to do anything prior to this?
No.
I don't think so. Maybe start a fire there, Terra,
I'm
if you
just
don't mind.
gonna start a fire and kind of like put some
Make a nature
rug
check.
and stuff on. Dogs. 20.
Okay. Easily enough. You got a nice, small, crackling fire. Kohl.
Yes.
As everybody has now gone down to bed, you're on watch.
So,
Make a
yeah.
perception roll.
13.
13. Quiet for the most part. Every once in a while you do hear crunching of bone as large footsteps from the troll farm at a distance seem to be kind of watching you. You get the impression that they're watching you to make sure you don't come back rather than an opportunity for a quick snack. But other than that, you don't hear much. Okay, who's up next? On watch.
I will. Or did you
Well,
want
you've got your 4 hours of with Kohl's watch. You've got your 4 hours of meditation. So
Okay, I'll take the next watch then.
okay, I need you to make a perception roll. I'll need you to do 2 rolls. Perception.
19 for perception.
Okay. Now make an Arcana roll.
And I can add the proficiency bonus to it.
Yep.
So that's the 4 and the 2, right?
Yep.
So that'd be proficiency. So that'd be 6 I add to it. Nah, that's only 10.
10? Okay. So as you're sitting by the fire, the warmth of the fire, and you're just kind of keeping your ears open for any impending trolls or animal life, you're looking at the moon as it's just over the tops of the trees, and from a distance you can swear that you see kind of a white shimmer. And as you kind of, it almost looks like when there is heat coming off of pavement, but where you see this particular shimmer, there's no heat source. And as you line up the shimmer to the moon, it gets brighter. And then you kind of move the shimmer out of alignment with the moon, it kind of disappears. And then you notice you move kind of back, and you line up that shimmer again, that spot where it shimmered, to the moon, and it becomes brighter again. And it's a magic arcane energy. And you do remember that the elf in question was a moon elf.
Moon elf. So I just look back up there again. Then I stroking my chin and still figuring out what that means, and then I start to wonder if that's somehow my whatchamacallit, my patron watching over me or something.
Okay. It's nothing that you've ever seen before yourself. Nothing that you've encountered through the gifts of your patron. This seems to be something unique. But nothing that you've seen before.
See, it'd be unwise to... There isn't anything more I can do to find out what it is there?
I don't know.
I can't do another Arcana check because we just did that.
Would you like to investigate it?
Sure, as long as it doesn't mean I could, walk away.
You do have to walk away. It's about 75 feet away. You're seeing it from a distance. You're seeing it from the safety of the camp, but it's down the road about 75 feet away. So what are you doing?
So I'm just gonna really quick walk over there.
Okay. So go ahead and make another Arcana check.
That's 17.
17. So as you look at the shimmer and you kind of line it up with the moon and you look down the road a piece and you see another shimmer suspended in midair, and as you are kind of lining that up with the moon, you see it illuminate a little brighter, and you kind of move away, and it seems to be leaving some sort of trail. It seems to be some sort of magic marker or system, probably left by a magic user that correlates with the moon.
So I'm just gonna keep on following that trail.
Okay. It goes on for quite a ways.
I want to see where it leads.
Okay. So you walk and you find these markers probably about every 150 feet or so. You walk for about a half hour or so. And as you get to the top of the hill, you see a small village as the markers continue to head in that direction.
So I go walking towards that.
Okay. So you walk toward the village, and it's a small village. It's probably about no more than 400 people. It's a very small village. Mm-hmm. But it isn't huts. It's very well kind of manicured foliage. You see a small tavern with candlelights and oil lamps illuminated inside. But because it's so late, it's very quiet. But you do hear that there are people in the tavern.
Mm-hmm. So I go walking over to the tavern.
Okay.
See if I can ask a few questions.
Okay. So you walk into the tavern. I need you to make a perception roll, please. 20. As you walk in, it's very inviting and welcoming. And you see the bartender, human, with a big bushy beard and mustache. Looks like he at one point in time was a brawler. Heavily scarred hands, missing a couple of teeth, especially the prominent one in the front. Mm-hmm. But he sees you and he's kind of wiping down the bar and he looks at you and he says, "Stranger, come on over." And as he says, "Come on over," you do notice that the bar is pretty empty. There's just a couple of people in the corner with big tall flagons of ale. But other than that, it's just the two of them, the bartender and you, as the bartender kind of waves you over. "Oh, welcome to Happy Haven, stranger. How can I help you?"
Well, I was guided by a trail of magic.
A trail of magic?
Yeah, to this village. I was just wondering, what is this place?
Well, we're Happy Haven. Of course. You've never been to Happy Haven before.
Never heard of it.
Happy Haven. We make all your dreams come true. That's our slogan. That's our motto. Tell your friends.
Okay. How long has this village been here?
Make a history check for me.
It's a modified 1.
You've never heard of this place. So he says, we've been here for quite some time. Before Baldur's Gate, even.
And before Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
I know how old that place is.
Indeed. One of the first settlements, actually. Coming down from the North Dwarf lands. Originally a dwarven settlement. Now, would you like a drink on the house? I mean, it's my way to offer a little bit of hospitality.
Sure. Just a cup of mead, if you have it.
Sure do. We're Happy Haven. Best mead in town. So he pours you a flagon of mead and he sits it before you. You can smell it and it smells really rich and hearty. A couple of these will probably knock you on your ass.
So I'm like, okay, and I drink the entire mug and I'd be like, I'm probably not going to take any more though.
Okay.
One's enough.
Well, what brings you into Happy Haven? Where all your dreams come true?
Okay, is that like it must be a...
That's kind of a little slogan that we like here in Happy Haven, where all your dreams come true. So tell me, what brings you here?
I just followed a trail.
Oh, that's right, yes, a trail of what? What'd you say, a magic trail?
Shimmers.
Shimmers. I've never heard of any shimmers. Not here in Happy Haven, where all your dreams come true.
Okay, that's it. I don't want to throw the hospitality back in your face, but Sometimes it sounds a little too good to be true.
Too good to be true.
Yeah, it's like we're in the middle of a forest and it just happened upon a village.
This is a beautiful. Come on. Let me show you. Let me give you a tour of Happy Haven, where all your dreams come true. Come on now. So he kind of takes you by your elbow, kind of leads you out of the tavern, and as you're kind of walking out, you see the two cloaked figures in the corner, just slowly drinking their drinks, their ale, and there's our armor smith right over there. That pretty old building, one of the oldest buildings here in Happy Haven.
And in my mind, I'm like, please don't say it.
Well, your dreams come true.
And I'm just like, he said it.
Yeah. So we've got our tavern, we've got our armor smith, weaponsmith, of course. We've got plenty of farmlands, mostly apples. You know, Sword Coast is conducive to apples and things like that. Mm-hmm. And that's where we make most of our money here at Happy Haven. Well, your dreams come true. So do you come on? I mean, you're traveling alone? It seems kind of dangerous. You came from the troll farm, right?
How do you know we were all the way up? How do you know I was all the way over there?
Well, the troll farm is really the only way to get to Happy Haven. Well, your dreams come true.
Yeah, I was like, do you have to say that every single time? Is it like on a contract or something?
No, we have great pride in where we live, sir. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
At Happy Haven. Where all your dreams come true. So tell me, are you looking for anything specific here in Happy Haven?
No, I was just curious.
Dreams come true?
I am not traveling alone. I do have to get back to my friends.
Oh, okay. So you have other people you're traveling with? Yes,
I did leave them behind. Probably not going to tell them in the morning.
Sure. Okay, well, we're open for business here at Happy Haven.
Okay.
Where all your dreams come true.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Well, I do have to be going. Your village looks great, though, and maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
How rude of me. Hogan. My name is Hogan.
Oh, I am Daedalus.
Daedalus, nice to meet. Hold on now.
Here it comes.
Natural 20. Daedalus Hartwell?
Yes.
The Daedalus Hartwell?
Mm-hmm.
Here in Happy Haven?
Yes.
You're gonna make dreams come true. Yes, you are. I think so. Well, bring your friends. We've got plenty of lodging here at Happy Haven. Well, your dreams come true. And first night is on the house for Daedalus Hartwell. What is Daedalus Hartwell doing in the troll farm?
We're in the search for I think it was a Seer Stone or something like that, because we're trying to find some friends, and hopefully this stone could help us find them. There's a slight, let's just say there was an event that happened in Baldur's Gate, and 3 of our good friends went up missing that night and were never seen since.
I did hear of that sort of attack on Baldur's Gate. You're not the first folk come by who are looking for something unusual. We don't get much traffic here at Happy Haven. Well, your dreams come true.
How many people have you seen that came?
A couple of fellas over in the tavern are actually looking for someone, not a thing, but unusual, because we don't get very many travelers here. So we're kind of out of the way.
By any chance, have you seen like a dwarf, a kenku? The last one's a half orc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a half orc, because
a dwarf, a kenku, and a half orc walk into a bar. You set me up for a Daedalus original? A Daedalus joke?
No, this is no joke. Those are our friends that went missing that night.
No, we have not seen a sort of a rather large fella, and a goblin, actually, if you can believe it.
I was like, yeah. If you do.
Matter of fact, they're right in there.
Okay, and I shall be going. Yes, thank you very much. I got to get back to my friends.
We have a very strict no violence policy here at Happy Haven.
Yeah, but
Whoa, your dreams come true.
yes, and if I don't get out of here, theirs is going to come true. So
As you kind of point at the tavern, you see them both standing in the doorway, silhouetted.
okay, like you said, great village.
So you hear, Daedalus Hartwell, let me buy you a drink, boy. And then you hear what he said. This is where we'll pick up next time. Hey! Well done. Well done. How do you feel hiccups there? You know, spilling drinks and all kinds of stuff.
Too much.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It happens. Anyway, thank you for joining us. What is going to happen?
Well, I bumped into Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call him that in Happy Haven.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
Where all your dreams come true.
Yeah, we probably enjoyed every single moment.
Oh, yeah, I've fucking been waiting for weeks for this. Anyway, that's what we have this week. We hope you had a good time, and
Yes.
other than that, play D&D, be awesome, and love each other. Good night, guys.
I think
All your dreams come true.
I think we should make a quick announcement. We won't have an episode next week.
Oh yes, we won't have an episode next week because we have WonderCon.
WonderCon.
So yeah, we'll be at WonderCon next week, and but we will definitely try for the week after. So keep your eyes and ears peeled, and roll high perception rolls. Other than that, be good, guys. Love you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.